so good.
You should, because I believe you drank all the alcohol in the town.
I did.
The Sportsocracy.
That's hero stuff.
Hero.
Built different.
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons. By
I
golly,
don't feel
put more
built
powder
different
in
right
those
now.
things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400. The Sportsocracy, heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app and seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, and join us in the chat. It is a Threadbare Thursday. You want to be in the chat so you can get your topics talked about on the program today. Fantasy questions, all those things on the table every Threadbare Thursday. It's also a kickoff Thursday, as our very own Flostradamus Jeremy Green is enjoying the good life down at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Cox Avenue. It is the Sportsocracy's home for football on Thursdays and should be your home for football every time there's a game. Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays. We have a game. We have games
Tuesday,
every
happy days. Wednesday, Thursday, happy days. They're
the
actively
best place.
blowing a fan right up my skirt right now, which feels so good.
My goodness.
Can I want to cut something off before this weekend starts. Somebody, if you want to celebrate hero like Tank, maybe don't buy him tequila. Like, every one of you can't buy us tequila or we will die, because I'm built different. And I'll tell you right now, I'm hurty right now.
Yes.
I got a bunch of people at the Village Porch last night that were like, hero, tequila. And the fact this show is on the air right now is only by the grace of God.
Marking the 1 year since Hurricane Helene this weekend in western North Carolina. We got events all over town that are happening.
Bomb for Tank. I will be out of town this week. I am leaving for Virginia tonight. So his name is Robert Nathaniel Spencer IV. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Nathaniel Spencer IV.
I'll be floating around town this weekend to the various Hurricane Helene events as it upended all of our lives for quite a while. I mean, this show was off the air for 2 weeks straight while we were caught up in the important business of the immediate recovery operations and relief operations during Hurricane Helene. It's definitely something that none of us want to go through again. And the fact that it's raining today really, really is not good for my psyche because it was a Thursday when it all started for us over on WWNC. We got in on Thursday morning at 3 a.m. and did not leave again until, well, I got to leave on Sunday after they cut all the trees out and cleared a path for me to get out of the parking lot. But, you know, it led to one of the greatest things that has ever happened in the history of radio. The community that we brought together, the community that we helped to help each other on all of our iHeartMedia stations is still to this day baffling to me how we were able to keep that going. And it was an effort. Did you just plung a harp or something?
No, I hit the spring in my microphone. Sorry.
He was like, "We're going down memory lane." Here we go. No, I mean, it really was a testament to everybody who works here at iHeartMedia Asheville, from Eddie Fox and Amanda and Josh and Ariel and Jeremy stepping up to do things that he has never done before. I felt like you, Jeremy, were a perfect example of what we all felt we had to do in that moment.
I did was my job. I did what I was told. I showed that I can be pretty malleable, and when you tell me what to do, I will do it.
Right, exactly. We learned so many things about our our neighbors, our friends and neighbors throughout the response to Hurricane Helene, and we're all trying to deal with it right now of how to feel about this weekend. One of the best things that I feel that we can do is be thankful for where we come from. Be thankful for the community that we live in. Be thankful that we're not going through that anymore, and be hopeful that the recovery will be much more speedier than it has been. But also take time to unplug. Try to put it out of your mind, because it will drive you crazy if you think about it too much. And so that's why we're here. That's why we do sports every afternoon.
We talk about sports balls.
Right, so we can unplug, so we can, enjoy something that, doesn't cause division or doesn't cause any traumatic experiences unless you're a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Oh, I see. I cannot read the chat, so you will have to read all the Super Chats today. But I see Sir Jimothy is in, and I feel like we probably have a falafel all the things. We probably do. I got to get that pulled up first. We'll get to all of your Super Chats throughout the program today. We will, of course, take all topics, questions, and such on a Threadbare Thursday. Again, kicking off the game tonight, or kicking off the week tonight, down at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Cox Avenue. Jeremy there live now. I'll be down there later this evening. We'll hang out, watch some football, because I think it's going to be a good one. Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. I have food on the way. The only thing I said was I need whatever you would feed a fat man that walked in here. That's what I require. Tank, you heard it. You heard me say it.
Yep.
Megan's walking around here in a poncho, which I cannot figure out why she's doing that. I don't know if Gallagher is going to show up here at some point. It's not raining, but she's in a poncho.
Well, I mean, it's been raining all day, right? And she runs from building to building, going from the food place to the office and back and forth. So, I mean, who knows?
She just walked by me in a poncho, and I went, I feel like I have come ill-prepared for whatever it is that you are very prepared for.
Love all the folks over there at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue.
Cheryl walked by me earlier. I was like, hey, how you doing today? She said, I'm much better now that I'm eating brisket. I think that's the truest thing anybody's ever said to me. You know what would make me feel better right now? Brisket.
What's that? Yep, brisket.
But only from Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Cox Avenue. We're here all night.
I'm telling you, I heard them talking off the microphone before the show started, and she was asking, what do you want? And he was saying all of that stuff, and I was, screaming and, trying to scream through the headphones. Bear fries with brisket. That's what you're looking for. That is going to soak up any impurities in your body and just make you feel right with the world again. We do have some Super Chats to get to here on a Kickoff Thursday.
I'm talking about money.
And, let's go with Sir Jimothy's first, since Jeremy called it. He said, should I start Stafford or Love? By the way, falafel football.
Green Bay plays Dallas this week. I don't care who the Rams play. So the answer is one, Jordan Ezekiel Love.
I like it. Good answer.
We're going only biblical names today.
The LA Rams play the Colts this weekend.
Then certainly. With Indiana Jones, I do not want to play that game. Although they do seem to keep getting in shootouts, which
that is true.
Not sure I understand.
Mm-hmm. You may force some points, force some stats in that game, but I think you're safe. I think you're safe going with Jordan Love against the god-awful Dallas Cowboys. One more Super Chat. Oh, he didn't want to play that one. Okay, all right, whatever.
I love that your buttons stay still. My buttons travel all over the country. My buttons always work, and yours work about 30% of the time.
Well, never mind. I'm not going to talk bad about the company that I work for.
It's all about the money, all about the money.
Red Sea says, game preview in 20 seconds. 1, pick Seattle. End of message.
I will now I will say that, let me guess, that was from Red Sea.
Yes, that was from Red Sea.
He has told me that no less than 10 times since Monday. I'm not going to say he swayed me. I can't tell you how I could tell you, I'm just not going to, how my brain went for this game, but my DraftKings selection of the night will be at the end of this here program.
Yep. Bill Workman in the YouTube comments says the only division here in the Sportsocracy is whether or not kickers are real people.
They're not.
We're not divided on that, are we?
Nope, they're not.
No.
The only kicker that is a real person is Pat McAfee, and that's because he became a real person when he stopped kicking.
I don't know, man. When he was playing, he had a dog in him.
He did have that dog in him. They just brought in a whole pallet of beers that are just sitting here staring at me like, hello.
I feel like this might be something that we need to talk amongst the group with. Piss the hell off Browns fan in the YouTube comments says, I got put in the back of a police car yesterday for 2 hours. So, yeah, that was fun. We're going to need details.
For sure.
We need to know.
Were you being escorted through a parade? Or did they suspect you of criminal activities?
What were the
Look,
supposed
you got put in a police car
charges?
for 2 hours yesterday, and you are here to talk on this here program, which means your interactions in the back of a police car have been very different from mine.
You've never had discussions in the back of a police car. Okay. All right.
I plead the fifth.
I was highly suspected once, never convicted.
Look, I'm batting 1,000.
Like.
I'm batting 1,000 on not having to stand in front of a judge. So,
okay,
and I take pride in that.
That's good. All right. I'm the opposite.
I'm headed to Charlottesville, Virginia tonight.
In the car.
So, if there was ever a time that Jeremy was, if the percentages were ever higher that I would see a judge by the end of this week, this is probably the highest it's ever been.
Right.
Because I feel like I walk into Charlottesville, Virginia, and they treat me like a leopard. No. He's not one of us.
Red Sea following up on his earlier message.
So fresh, we ball, no stress, 'cause we making that money. Yeah, we making that money, and we do so.
He says our entire offensive line is listed as questionable. We're missing our top 2 corners, missing another receiver, lost JC last week, James Conner, and not going to be a fun night tonight. Okay, all right. Look, I never said you were going to win. I think it could be a game.
I think this is more of a game than he thinks it is.
That's where I'm leaning.
Now,
But
when we get to you must select a team and a number, I would say we're probably going to be on the same side. But
yes, most definitely.
I do think this will be a game. Thursday nights are weird. Just think about us. All right, our lives are set one way. We do all the things in a given week, and then our Thursday is completely different from every other day of the week.
Yeah. Okay.
Same thing in the NFL. Your Thursday, if that's when you play, is completely different from every other day.
Right. Browns fan follows up. He says, I didn't do crimes. Some people around me did crimes, though. It's a long story.
So you were crime adjacent.
He says, I'm a gangster, though, so I'm back, baby. Well, we're glad that you escaped with no charges.
I live by a very simple philosophy of, would you like to say that to my attorney?
Mm-hmm.
I saw my attorney last night, as a matter of fact.
Here's the feels like an early time to say, don't do crimes. Just throwing that out there.
Crimes are bad.
Trey Benson, is he the play over Jacoby Myers and DeAndre Swift in a half PPR? Timothy O'Toole wants to know.
Yes. I love Trey Benson tonight. All right, so this is a really good way to explain Thursday Night Football. For all the people that say, well, why are Thursdays so weird? I'm going to use Trey Benson as the explanation. James Conner got hurt on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Monday's probably film day. And I'm assuming the schedule here for Arizona. Monday's film day. You really don't have enough time for a full install. So you're probably not throwing new things out there. What does Trey Benson do? Like before James Conner got hurt, what was Trey Benson's role?
What?
He's passing down guy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think he's going to get a lot of tonight? Targets. They do not have enough time to acclimate him to everything that James Conner did. So you're going to see a lot of what Trey Benson has been kind of groomed to do, which is come in and catch passes. I like his ability to do that against Seattle. That's a defense that is – Seattle's defense is different than practically every other team in the league. And I think that's one of the ways that you can get at them. I love Trey Benson tonight. Mm-hmm. If I'm playing DraftKings Showdown, Trey Benson's my captain.
Gary Burt says Thursday Night Football is an abomination.
But it's football, and it's on Thursday,
times.
And it starts the weekend, and it makes our weekends 5 days long. We only have to survive 2 non-football days, and that's only while we don't have Maction, which will be back in very short order.
Maction. I forgot all about Maction.
Oh, Maction. How do you forget Maction?
It's easy for me.
Oh, forgetting Maction.
I'm not a degenerate gambler, so it's easy for me to
you
forget
should become
that Kent
one.
State plays sometimes on Wednesday.
Yeah, you should become one. It's way more fun. Come to the dark side, Tank. We have cake.
I don't have enough money for that.
You don't have to bet. Look, never bet your whole bankroll. Your bankroll is $18. So, you're going to have to go $3 at a time.
Sure. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. Come on. Next Thursday, we got the 49ers and the Rams.
Oh, we're going to NFC West back-to-back weeks?
Yeah. You've got it doesn't – there aren't great ones after that. But, week 8, we'll have the Chargers and the Vikings at least. That'll be a good one. There is an Eagles-Giants thrown in there as well. So I don't –
So what you mean we get to see Jackson Jeremiah Dart?
Right. Well, I guess that does make it a little more interesting.
ESPN's been on in Bears Smokehouse Barbecue since I walked in here. I don't think they've stopped talking about Jackson Dart since I walked in the door.
Well, of course they can't. They're in New York. They can't not talk about New York.
Jackson Dart's been on this weird roller coaster of I love him more than everybody else. And then it seems like everybody jumped on the bandwagon, and my opinion hasn't changed, but I feel like some people are going crazier than I thought they would.
Well, of course they are. I mean, there's, again, it's a fan base that wants hope, that always dreams too big. And, he's a very marketable kid. I think we all can see that.
I want to play a fun game. I just saw this for the first time yesterday. What is the most starts any quarterback not named Daniel Jones has gotten consecutively since Eli Manning retired?
Not named Daniel Jones.
You have to get the quarterback and the number of starts.
Oh, geez. The quarterback and then I'll say Tommy DeVito.
That is correct.
And was it 5 starts?
You're so close. 6.
4. Oh, dang it.
Nobody else has had more than 3. Nobody but Daniel Jones and one 6-game stint of Tommy DeVito has started more than 3 consecutive games for the New York Giants since Eli Manning retired.
Well, that's about to change.
That is one of the craziest stats I think I've ever seen because that's been 7 years.
Geez. That is a long time to be rotating quarterbacks. Although, how many times was Daniel Jones out? How many opportunities are we talking?
A lot.
Okay.
Daniel Jones never started more than 11 consecutive games the entire time he was with the New York Giants.
Really?
Yeah.
I know he had his ups and downs and ankle issues at times, but I didn't realize it was that much. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. Jeremy's live down at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Cox Avenue. Go down, get you some balls, say hey to Jeremy. We'll be right back. Still a year later, I see a lot of roofs with tarps. Do you have a neighbor? You're clear. Needs a new roof, but can't afford to get one? ESPN Asheville and Balkan Roofing would love to help. Tell us about the homeowner in need and why they deserve to have a brand new roof for free. You can nominate them now at espnavl.com. And one homeowner will be selected to have a brand new roof professionally installed by Balkan Roofing for free. Are you there? Balkan Roofing and ESPN Asheville.
People who suffer from long-term chronic joint pain spend so much of their time acting, putting up a carefree front. It's exhausting.
I was really tired of trying to act like I wasn't in pain because I was in pain all the time.
Rick Rawlings didn't want everyone else to know that he was coping with agonizing shoulder pain 24/7.
Yes, I had to put on a face to cover up my pain.
But then Rick found QC Kinetics, offering new lasting treatments for joint pain using natural biologics. Treatments designed to restore and repair joint tissue with no drugs, no surgery, no downtime. The results were amazing.
I am very glad. It changed my life doing the QC Kinetics. Today, my shoulders feel wonderful. The cranky Rick is gone. He's not grouchy anymore.
No more acting. Feel like yourself again with a call to QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 826-333-9517. That's 828-333-9517. QC Kinetics, 828-333-9517.
Go get it! The new season of the NFL lives on iHeartRadio.
It's blocked! It's scooped up by Will McDonald! That's a Jet touchdown!
Local stations bring you the action live.
Touchdown Tampa Bay!
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
A strip sack! A wide recovery!
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
Throws to the end zone. Caught, Keenan, touchdown! Chargers!
Search NFL to dive in.
Every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Hey, new customers, bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code WPEK. That's code WPEK to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov. 21 plus, North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Almost 1 year ago, Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue became the home of World Central Kitchen and served over 1.5 million meals to folks who needed it after Hurricane Helene. On Saturday, September 27th, from 7 to 11 a.m., Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue invites everyone to rise and brunch. A chance for us to reflect and reconnect over some hearty breakfast bowls and mimosa flights. Saluting our collective resilience and generosity, Bears knows the best is yet to come. Get your tickets today at bearsbbq.com. You there?
Yeah.
And welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. It's a Thursday kickoff day down at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Cox Avenue. Jeremy Green live. I'm inside the Ingles studio. We will both be down there for the game this evening.
I have to be a good boy tonight because I have to drive to Charlottesville, Virginia tonight.
Yes, we will keep a sharp eye. We'll
I
make
guarantee
sure that,
the Parks Ford Mobile Studio pulls into Charlottesville, and I guarantee you at least 80% of that city goes, I don't think he's on our team. I don't believe. Did you get lost? Because you don't. Do you know where you have arrived?
They don't have mountain people up there?
Sure, let's go with that. That's what I was talking about.
Okay. Oh, I know what you.
Oh, that is a gigantic platter of food coming my way. Good Lord, I don't even know what that is. I just got a big platter of poutine dropped right in. It's got fries and cheese curds and meat and Yep. Brisket gravy. Those are words I've never heard put together before, and now I don't want anything else. Like if I started a Creed cover band, it would be called Brisket Gravy. That would be the name of the band.
I could drink a cup of that. That stuff
no
is
doubt
fantastic.
you could. Tank, I will say I can see us up on the screen. They have the YouTube stream playing here in the bar at Bear Smokehouse. Yes. And just looking at the two of us, I don't think anybody has ever questioned our love or desire to have brisket gravy.
Nope. Nobody has
I look
ever
like I
questioned
could
that.
say
I was actually considering asking you if you would take that platter of food and just prop it on your belly so we could see.
Well, I mean, the thing is, in this chair, I don't care how skinny you are. This chair is going to make you look fat.
No doubt. You got to lean back.
And now when you are fat like me, it's going to make you look like Attila the Hun. But it's so comfortable, and I ain't moving.
I ain't moving.
I told him when I got here today, I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not leaving.
All right. Everybody is so jacked up in New York about Jackson Dart getting his first start this week against the Los Angeles Chargers. There was a question in the YouTube comments, Jeremy. Let's see. It was
yes, Jackson Dart, and I have done karate in the garage.
From Andreas Pinckney. He says, how much longer do I have to deal with Spencer Rattler down in New Orleans?
Oh, I think the week 6-7 pivot was when I had Spencer penciled in to go back to where he belongs, which is holding the clipboard on the sideline.
Yeah.
And you can start the Tyler Shuck era.
Okay. All right. Tyler Shuck may be making his debut in, 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Could happen.
I have so many shirt designs for when Tyler Shuck gets the starting nod in New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
They all involve his last name.
Well, of course they do. Because how many shucks do you have to give?
One of it references its inability to shuck itself.
I love that duck.
I'm telling you. I have one made up that the week that Tyler Shuck starts for the New Orleans Saints. It's in Saints colors, and that's what it says.
Nice.
And I think I'm going to sell 1 million of them. I want to get New Orleans to put those shirts on every seat back in the stadium.
Right. Okay, so Trey Benson is the pick for your fantasy tonight.
No doubt.
We have
he is the captain now.
Yes, he is. Unfortunately, with the injury to James Conner, it is Trey Benson season.
He's the only player outside of Jackson Smith and Jigba who should be his lieutenant captain if you're playing on DraftKings. Those are the only two guys that I am actually convinced of their workload tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jackson Smith and Jigba's getting 8 targets bare minimum. Fact or fiction?
I'd say that's probably a fact.
Who else can you – if you had to bet your house on anybody else on that team getting more than 4 targets, who would it be? I just want to see if we say the same name here.
Well, I mean, is McBride not playing?
No. That's Arizona. For Seattle, who do you fully believe is getting more than 4 targets?
Torrey Horton.
That's my answer, too. That's my answer, too.
Torrey
Horton, touchdown finder. I believe that will be. Torrey Horton's going to end up being Tank Spencer's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I'm all about it.
I tried to tell you. I don't know why you didn't do it, and I'm here for it. I love that Tank now has draft bangers.
That was one of those that it didn't take long. It didn't take long for me to pull up that film and go, oh, yeah, he's good.
He's good at football.
Just fine.
Oh, nobody can defend him? Awesome. Is he playing children? No? Good enough for me.
That is good enough for me. Torrey Horton is, he's my new Justin Jefferson.
This one's a little more impressive than Justin.
Sure it is. A little bit of a deeper dive on that one.
Hey, you know who's going to be good at football? Joe Burrow, draft analyst.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I called that 2 years before he was popular. So, That last season was more than anybody could have imagined, though. So Dart's getting the start in New York. Did you hear about PETA going after Tom Brady?
Yeah, because he said he was going to kick a dog. I think it's funny. Tom Brady said something I've said no less than a dozen times, and nobody's ever come after me.
No, people have they have way too much time on their hands. Just want their name mentioned. Here's the thing: bad publicity is not good publicity. Just throwing that out there for you, PETA. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. We will continue with the Kickoff Thursday from Bears Smokehouse Barbecue and the Ingles studio next.
ESPN Asheville.
Clear.
Your mountain weather forecast.
Oh, my God.
Already seen some damp weather today. Rain chance will stick
That
with us this afternoon. Rain every
gravy?
hour on the hour, no. But a few showers, thunder showers around, yes. 80 degrees.
Oh, Pawpaw's poutine.
Thunderstorm as we drop back to about 65. Friday, areas of fog.
That is
with passing shower. And a few showers, thunderstorms scattered around in the afternoon, high 77. And expect at least a few showers and thunderstorms over the weekend.
No, it only needs a fork.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
Think about it. You take thousands of steps every day. Shouldn't every single one of them feel amazing? Well, with ArchFit hands-free Skechers slip-ins, they can. Skechers teamed up with podiatrists to design a shoe that provides amazing arch support for all-day comfort. And best of all, you get all this comfort, stability, and support with the ease of Skechers slip-ins technology. Just slip them on. There's no bending down and no struggling to tie your shoes. Just step in and go. Try ArchFit hands-free Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
Huge savings on Dell AI PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors are here, and they're newly designed to help you do more faster. They can generate code, edit images, multitask without lag, draft emails, summarize documents, create live translations, and even extend your battery life. That's the power of Dell AI with Intel inside. Upgrade today by visiting Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Connected to the things you love.
The free iHeartRadio app does that with live radio, 24/7 news, live sports, and your favorite podcasts.
There's no catch and no charge.
Radio, your way.
Join the millions who already have it. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in Asheville has two things that all Sportsocracy fans crave: bold flavors and big portions. Oh, yeah, and they've got the balls. Bear's famous bear balls are packed with mac and cheese, pulled pork, cornbread, and deep fried and then topped with bacon and cheese sauce. This is the place to be. Live music on Saturdays and the first Sunday of every month. They partner with the Guitar Bar to host Mr. Jimmy's Barbecue Blues. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville and South Asheville.
Boy, you must be outside your mind.
The Sportsocracy.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
It is ESPN Asheville. Time to get just a bit outside. 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. Everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials at The Sportsocracy so you can check out the fun tonight from Bear Smokehouse Barbecue. And, of course, follow along on the Ingles Living the Dream Tour. as we continue to pepper all the best games around our area. Jeremy's actually going long distance this weekend. West Virginia, huh?
Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
He's going to Virginia tomorrow night. Right, who are they playing?
Florida State.
Florida State. Oh, Florida State, Virginia.
It's the Jeremy weekend.
Yeah, and then West Virginia is playing
Utah. Which one of those will probably go very much my way, and one of them will probably go very much not my way.
Precisely. It's going to be a very happy Friday, very drunk Saturday. You'll forget that they lost within minutes. I promise.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably never know they lost.
Well, you know,
I'll be in the stadium staring at the scoreboard going, hey, what do those numbers mean? I've been drinking creek water since 4 a.m. on Saturday morning. I don't know what any of those numbers mean.
I don't know about other businesses, but in the radio business, we have been hammered for years with a term called non-traditional revenue. Non-traditional revenue, right? You're always looking for new ways to make money. The Asheville tourists, Jeremy, have found what I feel is a very unique way to make some money.
Does it have anything to do with the snot otters?
It does not have to do with the snot otters. Although the snot otters was a very successful venture for them. They changed their name for a couple of days, and I think somebody actually named them like the best one-day mascot. You know, all the baseball teams are doing this now.
They're in some poll for that right now. Because they keep sending me an email to vote for them.
Gotcha. I thought that was one of those things that had already been decided. Anyway, I did notice this, though. The Asheville tourists, with the big renovation of McCormick Field that's going on, they're making major renovations, obviously, because Major League Baseball stepped in and said, hey, you know, everybody around the country, if you want to be affiliated with us, you need stadiums that are better than, you know, I don't know, Comiskey Park in 1919. McCormick Field has needed upgrades for years, and they're finally doing the project. It's set to be done in April for the opening of the new season. But in the meantime, they're trying to make some non-traditional revenue by selling the stadium signs. They're auctioning off the stadium signs. So, like, you can have, Jeremy, the moon landing sign that's got Mr. Moon's face on it that was one of the concession stands. You can get a caution, foul balls and other objects may enter the stands sign in this auction. They're even auctioning off, Jeremy, that big lineup card that they have as you go into the stadium. So if you're into having, you know, a giant Red Wolf roofing sign in your house, go for it. That sign up for auction. Tourists.auctions.com.
I feel like I'm going to have to go there. We've remodeled the studio. You can see Tank looks a little different on the screen today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need one of those.
Yeah, they've got all kinds of signage up. Please do not play on the wall. That's a good sign. Actually, that's a sign that I might actually bid on myself because I got yelled at a lot by attendants at tourist games, jumping on that wall on the handicap ramp that went up by the bullpens. So maybe you're interested. Historic McCormick Field getting a big renovation this spring. They're also selling jars of dirt.
I don't
$10.
need dirt, but I will take the. I will probably bid on one of the signs. My story comes from the world of hockey. San Jose Sharks. They did that thing that irks me. They hung banners for not winning things.
Excuse me?
You hang banners, to me, we'll use hockey, when you win the Stanley Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I
or
will
the division,
deal with a division title.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love it because there's only 5 teams in each division. That doesn't mean a whole lot to me.
Right.
But I'll deal with that. They hung a President's Trophy banner. Tank, do you know what the President's Trophy is?
I do not know what the President's
That is for the team that accumulated the most points because that's a thing hockey does. 2 points for a win, 1 for a on and on and on. Whoever accumulates the most points wins the President's Trophy. Well, San Jose raised one for their 2015-2016 President's Trophy victory.
Yay.
Do you know what's wrong with that?
Did they lose in the Stanley Cup that year?
No, the Washington Capitals won the President's Trophy that year. They did not. They raised a banner that says President's Trophy 2015-2016, and the Washington Capitals retweeted it and went, who's going to tell them?
Yeah.
And it's one of the great social media trolls I've ever seen.
So they put the wrong dates on the trophy.
I don't even know what date they meant because they've only won it once, and it was in 2009.
Are you sure this wasn't one of those Auburn things, like Street and Smith named us the President's Champion once, and so we get to claim it?
Barack Obama said we won the President's Trophy, so we did. Change, we can believe it. Yeah, I have
that
genuinely
would be
nothing.
one of the funniest banners I've ever seen. Barack Obama picked me in his presidential ballot or presidential bracket.
Yes. President Obama's pick to win the national title. We got beat in the first round. Awesome.
Go Who's.
Wahoo
Don't
wah.
say that, by the way. Don't bring that up while you're up there, by the way.
I'm going to wear
it's
a
not
shirt.
Going to end well.
Frankly, I want to find a Maryland, a UMBC shirt that I can just
Baltimore
wear
County.
in the stands at Virginia.
That'd be great.
I really want to get one in Florida State colors that says, "This is the smartest group of dumb people I've ever seen in my life."
Let's see. We got a super chat here from Colin. Colin says, what's up, Jeremy and Tank? My Chiefs are finally getting some players back while the Ravens are dealing with a bunch of injuries and having O-line issues. Turn the cams back on. Okay.
I forgot to. I came sliding in and you were talking, and I forgot to switch the cameras. That was
oh, got it.
My big.
Okay. So the Chiefs Ravens game. I mean, I feel like there are a few statement games in the NFL this weekend, and that's one of them. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens, they have a combined 2 wins through the through the first couple of weeks of the season.
Yep. Somebody's going 1-3.
And that's insane to me. I mean, it's not insane to me that, I mean, I guess there was always a chance. I think we said it when we went through the Kansas City Chiefs preview that we did all those weeks ago. I mean, you start out the season, 3 of your first 4 games are against the Chargers, Eagles, and Ravens. There is a chance that you go 1-3.
Uh-huh.
The question about it is, though, do they look like a 1-3 that can recover?
Not to me. Look, to me, this game is the season for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
If you go 1-3 with that schedule, you are elemento screwed. You play too many teams that are too good.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I get it. You're getting Rashee Rice back. You'll get Xavier Worthy back eventually. This will be a better team 3 weeks from now. If you start 1-3, that's going to be borderline impossible to recover from. Because in the AFC, there's too many teams that play cupcake central. The Indianapolis Colts can go 11-6 and not beat a good team the entire year.
The question is, where's the line going to be? Like, you dig yourself into that hole, how many wins do we have to get to make the playoffs?
10.
Is it 10 or is it 11?
I would say it's 10. If you're trying to get a wild card, just solely because, all right, Buffalo's going to – I mean, the AFC to me is super easy to figure out at this point. The AFC East, Buffalo's going to win. The AFC North, the Baltimore Ravens are going to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this game means more to Kansas City than it does to Baltimore. Because Baltimore will sleepwalk and win the AFC North. Because nobody in that division's all that good. You go 10-7 if you're Baltimore, you're winning your division. Because nobody else in the division can do that.
Mm-hmm.
In the AFC West, you don't have that luxury because the Chargers are going to win 12 games. 11 at the absolute baseline. But if you look at this schedule for Kansas City, yeah, they play Baltimore this week.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's talking about what comes after that. They play Jacksonville the following week, which I'll go ahead and tell you is not going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then they play the Lions, get a nice little layup with the Raiders if they don't figure their things out. And look, the Raiders beat the Chiefs all the time. Even when one's terrible and one's great, the Raiders have been a thorn in the side of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Sure.
Then you go Commanders, Bills, Broncos, Colts. Any of those games sound fun to you?
No. They'll be hotly contested, no question about it. And games that if you don't get healthy, you will lose. The question is, can Kansas City get healthier through the season? And that's a bad place to be if you're a football team, if you're unaware.
No doubt.
Because usually it's, can we keep it together and make the playoffs and stay healthy to make a run at a Super Bowl? You're already behind the 8 ball in the win-loss column, but you're also behind the 8 ball in the injury column. Now, granted, one of your guys is going to come back because he's not injured. He's been, suspended. So, I mean, you have a definitive timeline on that, but the rest of it is questionable. Can you rely on Tyquan Thornton to keep making plays to win games against
resurgent
the Bills?
Tyquan Thornton? By the way, do you think New England looks across the field? Yeah, they're looking at Stephon Diggs, and they see Tyquan Thornton out there doing things for Kansas City going, maybe it's us.
Maybe it's just that you're not Pat Mahomes.
Tyquan Thornton for what, 3 years in New England?
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely looked like he didn't know what a football was. He thought it was a bird flying out of the sky. Then he goes to Kansas City and, hey, look, that's what you wanted him to do.
I mean, he's coming along, and he finds Patrick always finds somebody. Right? Remember when there was that stretch with who was that little white receiver that he had? I can't remember his name, but it was a few years ago. Like the guy scored like 4 touchdowns late in the season. Watson. Yeah. What?
He wasn't little by any stretch.
How do you find those guys? Okay, so he was tall. I meant little in name recognition.
Sure.
But I mean that's just kind of how it works. Now you've got Hollywood Brown. He's having a pretty good year so far. In the meantime, Rashee Rice comes back. Who am I missing? Who's the other one?
Hollywood Brown.
Xavier Worthy. So, if you get all your weapons back, you can. I mean, you're not out of hope, but
honest question: do you really think that matters? I mean, are you watching Kansas City right now going, the problem with you is the weapons? Because I'm not.
Well, it certainly helps cover other ills when you can score more.
Sure. That's I'll explain this the best way I can. Currently, the Kansas City Chiefs have severed a limb. They're hopping around on one leg, and and your weapons are a Tylenol. It'll make it a little better. It does not change the fact you're bleeding out.
Mm-hmm.
Because that team's just from pillar to post not that good. They haven't been that good in 3 years. The thing is, you had the best coach and the best quarterback in the league. But every time that roster atrophies just a little bit, it puts more on Pat and more on Pat and more on Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, eventually your plate can't sustain all of the things that have been put on it. And I feel for Patrick Mahomes, to be really honest with you. Because this is a team that cannot run to save their lives. The defense is good, not great. And Pat is just treated like he is the great elixir that will fix anything.
Mm-hmm.
And we did this with Brady. People forget this. The Patriots went several years during the dynasty without going to the Super Bowl. You know why? Because the roster atrophied. And everybody else had built up a roster to beat you. I kind of feel like that's where, if you look around the AFC, what do the Buffalo Bills do really well? Run the ball and control the clock.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I limit Pat Mahomes? Don't let him on the field. Look at every team in the AFC that is a contender to any degree. You know what they all do well? Run.
What's that? Yep.
They all run well.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I keep you off the field, you cannot hurt me. Baltimore does it. Buffalo does it. Indianapolis does it. The Chargers do it. Even the Denver Broncos do it.
Mm-hmm.
Them not as consistently as the others.
Is this a big game that Lamar Jackson can't win?
This game, to me, is way bigger for Kansas City than it is for Baltimore. If Lamar Jackson doesn't win this one, I'm not going to say I won't mention it, but it doesn't really change much for me.
Okay.
Baltimore's still
So,
got some
Chiefs-
layups in that schedule, and this is not a make or break. It will be made that way because people will see if Baltimore were to lose, they're going to see Baltimore's 1-3 and go, oh, they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
You do that at your own peril. I don't recommend it.
I don't.
Now, on the other hand, Kansas City goes 1-3, and you still got games with the Commanders and the Bills. All the other teams on that schedule, that feels like a big mountain to climb.
It is a huge mountain to climb. But if anybody can climb it, it's probably the Kansas City Chiefs. I think we all feel pretty okay with this. I mean, once you see a team that dominates year after year after year after year, having a break from it is not bad. It's not a bad thing. Kansas City circle the wagons and maybe, try your luck next year.
Can I ask you a
I don't
question?
know that yeah.
This is just – so at Bears, Smokehouse Barbecue, they have televisions all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that certain people just go, I'm going to use my laptop camera? It makes you look like you're going on one of those Charlie Sheen winning rants. Chris Mad Dog Russo is on First Take right now. I looked over and I thought he was preaching some kind of prophecy. He looks like a deranged cult leader because he's talking down to the camera because you can, and it's very obvious that, he has a nice laptop.
Yeah.
But it's still a laptop camera. And his hair's a little boo-boo kittied.
Mm-hmm.
And so he kind of looks like he's telling me to go park myself in a bunker while the world blows itself up.
Right.
It was very distracting. I couldn't help it. I looked over my shoulder and went, whoa, Mad Dog has lost it.
He needs to he needs to find you a chair. Find a chair like yours.
I do recommend if you're shopping for furniture, you should call Cheryl and Megan and ask where they got these chairs because I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Wolf of Wall Street, baby. I'm not leaving.
You are in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville.
ESPN Asheville.
Clear.
Mountain weather forecast.
Already have seen some damp weather today. Rain chance will stick with us this afternoon. Rain every hour on the hour, no. But a few showers, thunder showers around, yes. 80 degrees. Tonight, a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm as we drop back to about 65. Friday, areas of fog in the morning with a passing shower. And a few showers, thunderstorms scattered around in the afternoon, high 77. And expect at least a few showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The slow-roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next-day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
September is the month to save big at Renewal by Andersen. For a limited time, take 25% off your entire order of windows and doors. That's right, 25% off. Plus, enjoy 0 down and 0 interest for 24 months. That's 2 full years interest-free. You'll get the beauty, energy efficiency, and lasting quality you expect from Renewal by Andersen. Custom built, expertly installed, and backed by one of the strongest warranties in the business. Don't wait, these savings disappear September 30th. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America. I've never looked so good.
You look the same.
But with this camera, everything looks better, especially me.
You haven't changed your hair in 15 years. Selfies? Check, please.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever. With eligible phone trade-in and unlimited ultimate. Any condition guaranteed. Best 5G source root metrics data, United States, 1H 2025. All rights reserved. Trade-in and additional terms apply for all offers. See Verizon.com for details.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
At Robert Half, they found that 67% of companies want to increase contract talent. That's why their recruiters' expertise and award-winning AI work quickly to find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, they know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
This is where it starts. Where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles, we're with you every step of the way.
ESPN Asheville, broadcasting from the Ingles studio at Radio Ranch. Log on to ESPNAVL.com and make us your #1 preset on the iHeartRadio app. ESPN Asheville, #1 for sports coverage in the mountains.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helen, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer
Brisket
service
gravy.
experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. The Sportsocracy.
It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time.
The Sportsocracy.
Shake it, babe!
Beer City's best sports talk.
It is gross.
Just earlier.
They are mature, actually. You just have to get to know them better.
Your lunchtime dose of dumbassery. Live from the Ingles studio.
We are back in the Sportsocracy in the Ingles studio and live from Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue. See, that's how good the Sportsocracy is. We can be two places at once. That ends next week, though, as we've formulated a plan, and now I'll be able to join Flostradamus down at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue next week. 135 Cox Avenue. It is the place for you to watch all the games at the Back Alley Bar. We'll be hanging out there tonight for Thursday night football, the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals.
I'm not sharing my cheese curds with you regardless, Tank.
Okay.
You will have to get your own.
Yes, I will. I will definitely get my own. I'm sure.
They're peppery and just they have the cheese curds on top of the fries, and good gravy, they are delicious.
Mm-hmm. You can go by and get you some Paw Paw's poutine or some bear fries or a bear attack, or how about just, a little penance of $5 and you can have one of the greatest culinary creations of all time, which is the total package. It's a bear bowl with a hot dog inside of it.
Cheryl just came in, as I just saw her for the first time in that last break.
Yeah.
And she said they've sold a lot of those.
Yes.
That is going well.
It is like the craziest corn dog you'll ever have in your life. The cornbread, the mac and cheese, and the pulled pork with the hot dog as well.
And they now come with mustard.
Blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. Yes, and we found out that mustard added to it puts it on a whole nother level.
They're phenomenal without mustard. You add mustard on top of them, and shoo, buddy.
That's right. Very, very good. Jeremy's not allowed to have too many total packages tonight because he may be, too full, too sleepy for his trip to Virginia. As he said,
there's also a possibility I just leave in the morning.
That is true. You could do that.
Only problem is that I had to leave at like 6 a.m.
Exactly. You're going to have to be there so you can set up for the show.
Correct. Tomorrow's show might be from a rest area somewhere in Virginia.
Hey, we'll give it a shot, right? Take the Starlink with you, just to be on the safe side.
It's in the truck.
Okay, all right, good deal. Ready for anything here in the Sportsocracy. We're definitely ready for Week 4 of the NFL season to kick off. The Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. We were just talking about that game, and some thoughts from the YouTube comments. Big Fat Panda says that the Kansas City Chiefs are very similar to the Carolina Panthers and Cam Newton after 2015. Over-reliance on one player and a tepid investment in the infrastructure around him.
It's not a bad comp.
It's not a terrible comp. I mean, the Panthers were never on the level of the Chiefs. I mean, although they did have that 15-2 season, they did have one of those. I know, that's what I'm saying. They did have that season where they only lost 2 games, one of them at the end of the season and one of them in the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 50. But see, even that team, I felt like the investment wasn't great around Cam Newton.
Look,
that was a team that had one of the best defenses.
All right, this is going to be
in the league.
This is going to be a bit of a rant that I've never gone on.
Yeah,
and trust me, I know those are rare because at this point, after 7 years, I've ranted about many rants, and I don't have many new rants left. There is a blessing and a curse to having an elite quarterback. The blessing is that you will always be better than practically every team you play at quarterback, which gives you a shot to win every single week. Here's where the curse comes in. You have to get really cute with what you put around them because they make so much money. If you look at Josh, we talked about this earlier in the week. There are 3, to me, elite franchise quarterbacks in the league. It's Pat, Lamar, and Josh. If you look at the rosters around them, they're very flawed. Like, if you take the quarterback out and you're just looking 2 to 53, I don't think any between Kansas City and Buffalo, I don't think either of those teams are in the top 10 of rosters in the league. Baltimore is because they draft so well. But you look at who they put around them, and it's almost like they subconsciously put less into the targets because they think the quarterback can elevate any target they throw out there. And I'll just use Baltimore as the example because I think it's the best one of the bunch. Do you value DeAndre Hopkins to be an elite receiver at this point?
No.
No.
I do not.
He's a shell of what he used to be, but he's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
He's cheap and he's trustworthy because he's been in the league for 10 years. And I know he's going to acclimate to the system over the course of time. Tylan Wallace, Tez Walker, even Mark Andrews. None of these guys are elite. I think Zay Flowers is borderline elite. But you look at everything they have outside of Derrick Henry, there's not really anything that's elite. Where do they invest their time, money, and resources? The offensive line and the defense. Because those are the things that you need to make Lamar more comfortable. Subconsciously, I think teams look at guys like Pat and like Lamar and like Josh, and they go, you know what, Khalil Shakir is fine. Because Josh Allen makes Khalil Shakir a top 40 receiver in the NFL. If he played with Justin Fields, he's not a top 90 receiver in the NFL.
Right.
But we can get by with this, and we'll invest our resources elsewhere. That's what New England did. New England did not invest high-end resources or assets into the weapons. They got lucky with Gronk because a lot of teams in the NFL did not have a passing medical on him. They took him higher than anybody I've ever talked to was willing to, and it worked. And then they funneled in the Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, Wes Welker, just on and on and on and on and on. Mm. What I don't understand is why no team with an elite quarterback ever looks at this and goes, why do we not double down on our investment? Get that high-end receiver. Go get that guy. But nobody ever does. We talked about Kansas City adding an elite receiver, whether it was Stephon Diggs. They added DeAndre Hopkins just 3 years too late. Why do you not get your guy a guy? That's one of the things in the scouting community that I don't understand it, and I feel like I'm on an island.
Mm-hmm.
That should be the first thing you're looking to add, not the last. And now Pat is kind of the living embodiment of it. Do you believe in any of these receivers? We keep talking about, when he gets Xavier Worthy back, when he gets Rashee Rice back. You're talking about these guys like they're elite. They're not.
No, none
they're
of them
top
are
50 receivers in the NFL. I would say Rashee Rice is probably a little higher than that, but not by much.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he's getting back Jamar Chase. He's getting back a flawed number 2.
Right. But here's the thing. It's better than what they got. It's better than trying to rely on Juju Smith-Schuster or who else is getting playing time for that team right now.
Tyquan Thornton.
Which, is he all that good?
No.
Or is he just getting opportunities because
I guess that's my point.
Nobody else is there?
But I guess that's my point. When I watch Kansas City and I see the deficiencies and all the things that make me beat this drum of, I'm not seeing what you're seeing in Kansas City. I didn't see it last year.
Mm-hmm.
But then Pat was superhuman in the AFC playoffs. And he just made every single play in the most timely way possible. That's a hard way to live.
It is. It is, but it's a luxury that you have when you have that quarterback. And I don't have to have elite players around him, or at least that's the thought, I guess, because when it came time to pay Tyreek Hill, right? They got him out of the building.
Well, they also got 400 draft picks for him.
Sure. I'm not saying it was a bad deal. I'm just saying that was your elite receiver. And you went, you know what? We can recoup some stuff and we can move on here. And you've taken a swing, I guess. I mean, you took Xavier Worthy in the first round, so that was a swing, wasn't it? It just wasn't a great
wasn't a good one.
Right. It just wasn't a great swing. I mean, the guy's he's hurt right now, and he's super fast, and that's the best thing he's got going for him. But on the field with Patrick Mahomes, there's this belief that he's going to be better than he is. So if Hollywood Brown is a 2 to you, Patrick Mahomes lifts him to a bottom tier 1. Right? If Xavier Worthy is a 3, he's a bottom tier 2 with Patrick Mahomes. Like, the value of the receiver goes up because of the quarterback.
See, and I just think that's flawed logic.
Okay.
I do. I think it's flawed logic, and I think it's bearing itself out. Look at who won the Super Bowl last year. The team with the most weapons.
Mm-hmm.
A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley. That's what won a Super Bowl. And I will never...
But it wasn't that won the Super Bowl. It was the defense.
I don't agree with you. That defense without those weapons doesn't win a Super Bowl. Period. A.J. Brown, 8 teams alive. I could throw to A.J. Brown. That's how good he is. That's why I laughed when Tennessee traded him. You don't think that's propping up your quarterback? And it blows my mind that teams don't see this. And you watch these guys, these high-end superstar receivers, they wind up in places like Minnesota and Cincinnati, and they cannot put the infrastructure around them. Those guys never end up in Kansas City or Buffalo or Baltimore. And now, granted, you don't pick high enough to get the Jamar Chases of the world. You don't pick high enough to get the Marvin Harrison Jr.'s and the Malik Neighbors. I get that. Brian Thomas Jr., how does that guy end up in Jacksonville? You remember during that process how many times I said Brian Thomas Jr. is right there with Neighbors and MHJ.
Yeah.
How does a team like Kansas City not go, oh, my God, he's fallen to 16. Let's go up there and get him. Mm-hmm. We have extra picks. We have comp picks. We have compensatory picks. Go up there and get that guy. Instead, it's just a race to the bottom of, well, let's go get Tyquan Thornton because he didn't work out in New England, but he's got 180 yards. Yeah, but he sucks. Straight up, he can't do anything. If you watch him, okay, he can get behind a defense. He can run 9 routes all day. That's it. He can't do anything else. And you're asking Pat and Josh and Lamar to make chicken salad out of chicken excrement. Is it not strange to you that Josh Allen's won nothing? Lamar Jackson's won nothing? Because you look at that roster and go, you're investing your assets. But it's never in things to prop him up. Mm-hmm. Hey, well, look, we found this 3rd-round tight end or this 4th-round receiver or this 6th-round running back. Hey, but we drafted our 58th offensive lineman. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
We drafted our 43rd defensive lineman. Sweet. And then you get into a situation like this and you look around and you go, what exactly is the counterpunch for Pat Mahomes now? Pray to God that the 40th best receiver in the NFL is so good with him that it brings this offense back to life.
Mm-hmm.
Does any of that make sense, or am I just rambling incoherently?
It lives on a fine line. But when you're paying so many guys, you have to look for the bargain basement.
But why are you looking for the bargain basement there? That's never made sense to me. Philadelphia basically wrote the playbook. They've given you the playbook. Who did they invest in? A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley. And they're missing Nolan Smith now. He's going to be out until, I think, mid-November is what I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be great if you had a pass rusher. I can find a pass rusher. I have Azeez Ojulari, who's been a healthy scratch for 3 weeks. And he was basically free.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I know I'm going to be able to do? Score points. Every week, every time, I'm going to be able to score points because I have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Saquon Barkley.
Right.
And that's why Philadelphia is, to me, the safest team in the NFL. Because they have so many ways to beat you. Kansas City has one.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Mahomes has to be that dude every single week. And if he's not, they're going to lose. You get a mediocre game of Pat Mahomes. Go back and check his QBR and see what happens anytime Pat Mahomes has a QBR below 40.
Yeah.
Weird. There are a lot of losses there. Because that's the only way I beat you. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Thank you, as always, for coming to my TED Talk.
You are in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. We've got a super chat here before the break. Colin says that Omar Norman Lott, dog, and Noah Williams, dog.
Those are two Jeremy specials.
Noel's the second highest graded cornerback in the NFL, according to PFF right now.
That doesn't surprise me. He's another one of those that fell that I just looked at and went, how are you not seeing this?
Right.
I mean, in a corner class that I thought was just, it was a hot Cleveland Brown.
Yep. Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs, just one of the games, as I said earlier, that has big implications this week in the NFL. We'll talk about the others when we come back.
iHeartRadio brings you Global
And we're clear.
Thank you.
2025 from New York City at Central Park's Great
Wind him up and let him
Live
go.
Performances from Shakira, Cardi, Ira Starr, Mariah the Scientist, Camilo, and many more. All hosted by Hugh Jackman. Join the movement changing the world at GlobalCitizenFestival.com. Hear the entire festival live all day this Saturday on the free iHeart app's Global Citizen Radio and on Hit Nation at 10 p.m. Eastern.
I'm Mark Starling, and this Medical Minute is brought to you by Haywood Regional Medical Center. September marks Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, a time to highlight one of the most common and often silent health risks facing men today. Prostate cancer is one of the most frequently diagnosed cancers among men, but the good news is that with regular checkups, it can be detected early when treatment is most effective. Many men won't notice any symptoms in the beginning, which is why screenings and open conversations with your healthcare provider are so important. Screening is simple. Tools like the PSA blood test and routine physical exams can help monitor changes in prostate health over time. Risk also increases with age, family history, and even race, with African American men facing an even higher chance of developing the disease. During Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, we encourage men, especially those over 50 or earlier, if you have a family history, talk with your provider about screening options. Taking a proactive step today can protect your long-term health and give you peace of mind and support the people who care about you. This has been your Medical Minute from Haywood Regional Medical Center.
Hey everybody, Daniel Jeremiah here.
And I'm Bucky Brooks.
On Move the Sticks, we take you inside the game, from breaking down college prospects and NFL rookies
to evaluating team building philosophies, coaching trends, and how front offices construct winning rosters.
We study the tape, talk to decision makers, and give you a perspective you won't find anywhere else. Listen to the Move the Sticks podcast on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow the Move the Sticks podcast and start listening on the free iHeart Radio app today.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingles, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature memorable moments with than family. Ingles. All the ingredients for family.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
This season, the Ingles Living the Dream Tour rides again, and this time we ride together.
Thanks to fine partners like Clarissa Sells WB. You there? Sportsocracy has teamed up with Appalachian Motor Coach to ride with you in style. Word. Around.
Click on Living the Dream 2, TOO.com, to see the schedule and pick your destination.
You buy the ticket, we'll get you to the game. No worries about parking, and we have the food and drinks covered as well, with a special thanks to Bear Smokehouse Barbecue and Cultivated Cocktails.
Live the dream with us. Living the Dream 2, TOO.com.
It is the Sportsocracy coming to you live from the Ingles studio at Radio Ranch in West Asheville. Downtown Asheville on the South Slope, 135 Cox Avenue. Jeremy on location at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue.
I'm enjoying some lovely brisket.
Bar.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Down at the back alley bar, the place that you need to make your destination whenever you're going out to watch games. It is a fantastic place to be. You can be indoors. You can be outdoors. If you want to sit out by the fire and watch the game, you can.
That's what I'm doing tonight.
You going to sit by the fire?
Yep. I'm going to sit in this chair until kickoff, and then I'm going to go watch it on the big screen outside.
There you go. As he said, they've got the big projection screen out on the patio. There's lawn games and such as well. They make it very family-friendly, even if your family just includes a furry friend. They have a little dog house down there that you can put your dog in while you come down, and have the best meat in town and some of the best libation creations that you will find down at the back alley bar at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. Check them out at bearsbbq.com. Jeremy, the discussion continuing in the chat about the Kansas City Chiefs and the build there, and I believe it was Gary that brought up, Cincinnati did that same thing.
Cincinnati didn't invest in the offensive line at all.
No.
They tried to
they
patch together
in their weapons.
They invested in their and that's why I'm always reticent to say these things, because people always take the absolute outlier on the other side. I'm not saying don't invest in your line at all and just throw all your resources at wide receiver. And yes, it helps if you've got somebody that can draft. But if you look at Kansas City over the years, how much capital have they thrown into edge rusher? Weird. You still can't rush the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of Chris Jones.
Yep. Swinging and missing in the draft hurts you every time.
It's funny to me that if you look at the best teams in the NFL, you know what they all have in common? Predominantly, they draft well.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't actively draft well now, they did it one time.
Mm-hmm. It's a very important part of the game. And that's why Jeremy spends so much of his life devoted to finding those gems, finding those to put on the Amon-Ra St. Brown list.
Oh, we've got some we got some hammers this year already.
All right. Excellent.
We got some hammers.
Very nice.
Unlike Paul Feinbaum, who's just screaming from the mountaintops about Dabo Swinney, I've been investing my time in finding gems.
What do you mean? What do you mean screaming at the mountaintops?
Oh, it's time for Dabo to go.
Oh yeah, he's not wrong. Why are you upset about that?
It's not that I'm upset about it. It's just it's an interesting premise to me. Clemson's a 5 that masquerades as a 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get mad when they do 5 things. It's just it's comical to me. I was with Casey Anderson last night, who's a big Clemson fan. He might be the only rational Clemson fan I know. That's not true. Kevin Vick's pretty rational. Josh Dodd's pretty rational.
Uh-huh.
But the vast majority of that fan base, they weren't there for Tommy West. They weren't there for Tommy Bowden. They just think this is normal. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see Dabo doing things that, I don't know, Clemson's done for the better part of 60 years. Oh, and we're just aghast. Do you realize, and just, if Clemson fired Dabo Swinney right now, who'd they hire? Who's your number one target?
Number one target, if you were Clemson.
I don't even think this is debatable.
I don't have a name in my head.
Brent Venables.
Who you got?
Brent Venables. That's the one they would chase.
I mean, they'd chase him. I don't think
he'd say yes.
No, he
Oklahoma's a better job than Clemson, and it's not close.
Absolutely. I got more money to play with. I got more support. I got all of the, they got the SEC behind me.
Yep.
No chance.
That's just, I guess that's where I get with the Dabo thing of, look, I take shots at him because I think it's funny that people keep telling me he's this elite coach, and he's just never done anything that makes me, but he's got 2 national championships. Yep, so does Les Miles. He elite, weird. He got fired, and nobody was interested.
You know what he apparently lost throughout all of this winning of championships and stuff?
His digestive system. That's why he was chewing grass like a new cow.
And he definitely has not had a running coach.
Well, I mean, that's the – if you ever want to know, just introspectively look at a college job. How good is my job? Who would line up to take it? That's the great truth serum. I said this with Auburn. Mm-hmm. Did you notice that they chased like every big name they could think of, and you heard John Gruden, and you heard all of these other names, and every single one of them went pass.
Mm-hmm.
And you wound up giving a second chance to Hugh Freeze, which it's working reasonably well. But you're Auburn. Never forget that. You are who you are. And I hate to say this, Clemson, you're Clemson. You will forever, until the day you die, you will be below Florida State. You will be below Miami. Florida State job opens right now, every coach in America would be beating the doors down to take over for Mike Norvell. Miami has gotten their number one choice every single time that job's been open. Not a lot of them have worked out. Mario Cristobal, first guy they chased.
Right.
Nobody told them no.
Right.
Mike Norvell, first guy Florida State chased.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson? You're going to call the Ben Arbuckles of the world and the, what's that kid's name at Oregon? Will something. I can't remember his last name. Mm-hmm. You're going to call those guys. And I'm not positive that they would come.
Oh, no. You're talking assistant coaches?
Yes.
Any assistant coach would give up their job for a head coach.
Don't agree, because look at how many jobs are open and look at how many are better than Clemson. Ben Arbuckle right now gets offered Oklahoma State and Clemson. Which one do you think he's going to take? Because I got news for you. It's probably not the one that you're going to say. Oklahoma State, I have a bottomless pocketbook, and I'm from Texas. Mm-hmm. I have to go recruit the South against Kirby Smart, whoever's going to be at Alabama, Josh Heupel, that has just absolutely crushed it at Tennessee, Shane Beamer, Mike Norvell, Mario Cristobal. Even you get into the ancillaries and Brent Key and even Bill Belichick to a degree, Manny Diaz at Duke. That's who I have to compete with. Or I can go to Oklahoma State and I'm competing with Brent Venables and Steve Sarkisian. End of message. I can win 10 games in the Big 12 just getting the crumbs out of the beard of Brent Venables and Steve Sarkisian.
Mm-hmm.
I laugh every time I hear this of, Clemson should fire Dabo Swinney. Oh, okay. Good luck. That job's not going to be nearly as attractive as you think it is. That's how you wound up with Tommy West and Tommy Bowden.
Mm-hmm.
And your little run of your little 6-year run, that didn't change the national perception.
No, it changed the local perception.
Yes. But it didn't change the way that coaches, recruits, It didn't change the way you're viewed. You're still a school that is geographically isolated because you're 2 hours outside of Atlanta. You're 3 hours outside of Charlotte. There's not really big money opportunities in Clemson, Hartwell, and Anderson. I'm sorry, there's just not. And if you're comparing that to I can go to Florida or Florida State or Georgia or wherever else, they win. Ask yourself this question. And we didn't talk about this beforehand. I don't know what your answer is.
Okay.
Clemson job and the Florida job opens. They both chase the same coach. Where does that coach go?
Florida.
No doubt, 100 times out of 100.
Of course it is. It's always going to be that way with an SEC team.
Yeah.
Always. You have a chance to go to the SEC or the Big Ten, you're not going to the ACC.
Oh, I can debunk that.
I'll turn down Florida State.
No, you won't. I knew that's what you were going to say. No, you won't. No, you won't.
Oh, really?
No, you won't. Not with an NIL collective like that. No, you won't. If Mike Norvell got fired right now, there would literally be a line out the door of people wanting to come to Florida State. ACC, blah, 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 just on the off chance that you end up in the Big Ten or the SEC. I don't care. I could win my conference every single year just by being good. Yeah, the SEC's an allure. You got to beat the best of the best. Mm-hmm. And that's tough to do. I've long said Florida, Auburn, Vanderbilt, Mississippi State, those jobs are not nearly as revered as you think they are. But that was kind of my point. That's why I used Florida. Florida's a job that sounds really good. Mm-hmm. It's not really good in affect. That's how you wind up with Jim McElwain coming from Central Michigan. And Ron Zook and Billy Napier. Yeah, you know who doesn't do that? Florida State doesn't do that. Florida State's had two coaches since Bobby Bowden walked away. Jimbo Fisher, who would have been the most sought-after assistant in the country, and Mike Norvell, who was the most sought-after Group of Five coach in America. Everybody
just skipping past Willie Taggart. Just don't.
I choose to not remember that.
You can't choose not to do that.
No, I can. I've drank it away, Tank.
You made a major swing and a miss on Willie Taggart.
But Willie Taggart was pretty sought after as well.
And 1 year, and it looked like in 1 year, Mike Norvell had driven the bus into the side of the bridge. And then now it looks better.
And then what'd he do? He called the booster club and said, "Daddy, I need some money for the concession stand." And guess what we did? We gave it to him.
Yep. Florida State, Virginia tomorrow night in Charlottesville. Jeremy will be there to see his Seminoles take on the Cavaliers.
Decked out, baby. My luggage is filled with nothing but Florida State and West Virginia apparel that I will be rocking over the course of the weekend.
So he will be once again live on the road tomorrow for a Football Friday here on ESPN Asheville.
God, that's 24 hours from now, and that's like 190 miles from here.
That's not that far.
It's far, and it's an awful drive, too.
It's not that far. Florida State, Virginia tomorrow night. Jeremy will be there. He's also going to the West Virginia game this weekend as they're going to get pounded by Utah. Then, right now, though, he's at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue. And you need to be at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue tonight for the kickoff of the NFL week. We will be there watching the game, as you should as well. 135 Cox Avenue. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville. Your mount.
And you're clear.
Thank you.
Already have seen some damp weather today. Rain chance will stick with us this afternoon. Rain every hour on the hour? No. But a few showers, thunder showers around? Yes. 80 degrees. Tonight, a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm as we drop back to about 65. Friday, areas of fog in the morning with a passing shower. And a few showers, thunderstorms scattered around in the afternoon, high 77. and expect at least a few showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix Division.
Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix is here to help with new patios, extensions, and durable concrete solutions for every project. Local, family-owned, and dependable, that's Appalachian Sitework. You can learn more at appsiteinc.com.
Think about it. You take thousands of steps every day. Shouldn't every single one of them feel amazing? Well, with Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins, they can. Skechers teamed up with podiatrists to design a shoe that provides amazing arch support for all-day comfort. And best of all, you get all this comfort, stability, and support with the ease of Skechers slip-ins technology. Just slip them on. There's no bending down and no struggling to tie your shoes. Just step in and go. Try Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingles, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature memorable moments with than family. Ingles, all the ingredients for family.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in Asheville has two things that all Sportsocracy fans crave: bold flavors and big portions. Oh yeah, and they've got the balls. Bear's famous bear balls are packed with mac and cheese, pulled pork, cornbread, and deep fried and then topped with bacon and cheese sauce. This is the place to be. Live music on Saturdays and the first Sunday of every month. They partner with the Guitar Bar to host Mr. Jimmy's Barbecue Blues. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville and South Asheville.
On the weird scale, there's Vegas, there's Florida, and there's Asheville. Let's get weird, Asheville.
We're back at the Sportsocracy. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Green. Live at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue. I'm here in the Ingles studio and just continuously, I was going to say flabbergasted, but I'm not really flabbergasted by rich people who just don't know how the other side lives. Jeremy, there was a story here where the CEO of Ticketmaster was doing an interview, and he says that concert tickets are underpriced. Now, as someone who is cheap as hell,
cheapest man I've ever met in my life,
it makes me laugh hilariously when I see somebody say something like that. Like, the only stupider thing you could have said was NFL games are underpriced, or college football games are underpriced, or rigged. Rigged. Yeah, the NFL games are rigged. Yeah, that goes dumber than that. That should end you up on some kind of a watch list, in my opinion.
No doubt.
But as let's see here, Michael Rapino is his name. Live Nation CEO, which is the parent company of Ticketmaster now. and he's doing this interview, and he was talking about the fact that, like Super Bowl tickets go for thousands of dollars, $13,000 or something for a Super Bowl ticket, to where you can go to a Beyonce concert for much cheaper, and it's at $800. I mean, that's a bargain compared to paying, what did he say, $70,000 for a courtside seat to the Knicks. I mean, can we agree that both things are equally ridiculous?
Concerts, to me, can be insane. And, I mean, look, I go to a lot of shows.
Anything over $50 is crazy.
Oh, stop that. That's where you lose all credence. Anything over 50. Do you realize how much it costs to put these shows on? Like, okay, take your wallet out. I'm sure the dust is going to shoot up like Tales from the Crypt. But $50 is $50 gets you in the nosebleeds.
And it's just as good.
My story, oddly enough, also about concerts. It is shocking how often this happens. The Coldplay Kiss Cam couple, they're back in the news because a source has said no affair. Stories
they
in
weren't
people
having an affair with the two of them.
This story's in People
magazine.
magazine.
Having an affair.
Kristen and Andy had an excellent working relationship, a great friendship. There was no affair. It was inappropriate to be hugging your boss at a concert, and she accepts full responsibility for it. But the scandal, the downfall, the loss of the job, all of that is unfair. Dang, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. I just want you to answer them honestly.
Okay.
Where would you put the number, like on a scale of 1 to 10, the number of friends that I have, with 1 being none and 10 being more than you can handle? Where would you say I am?
I don't think I understand the question.
Do I have a lot of friends?
Sure, yeah.
Yes, I know a lot of people.
You got a lot of friends.
I got a lot of people in my stratosphere.
Yeah.
You failed the first question. Let's see if you can do better with the next two. How many people have you ever seen me hug?
1. I think I saw you hug your mom once.
My mom and my wife. That's pretty much it. Now, how many of them have you seen me hug where we were how do I put this delicately? In a struggle cuddle at a Coldplay concert.
You're not in the struggle cuddle. That's a completely different thing. That's none. The answer's none.
How many people have you ever hugged?
I don't know. There was that one time with Mongo at the bar.
Back to front, like where you're, where you're just, we're talking about the first thing pops up. I was trying to find a delicate way to say that. That's the only way I knew how.
Yeah.
I can't believe somebody said this out loud.
I can't either.
I didn't need the full 3 seconds to look at it and go, those two have seen each other nudie patootie a bunch of times.
You don't often hold your friends at a concert.
I'll be honest with you.
Especially a concert where, I mean, they play a lot of, slowish, romantic-y kind of songs.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen a lot.
That would be some Gen X love songs from the Coldplay.
Right.
Do you know how many friends I would have if any of them tried to lovingly caress me during a Coldplay concert?
No.
1 less. You can't go fishing with a guy after that.
No, it doesn't work.
Daryl, do you remember when you lovingly held me during Photograph? I can't get past that, Daryl.
The fact that it was at a Nickelback concert was awesome. Now I just can't get that picture out of my head. That's creepy.
Is it Mongo? Is that the one that you imagine?
Yes, I keep seeing because he's the only one that you would let touch you.
That's because I would be afraid to tell him no.
I can see Mike go crazy.
Hey, look, he was a gunner in the Army. The guy's killed more people than I know. I mean, if he wanted to have a good hug, I guess we're having a good hug.
I guess we're having a hug.
Call
it a struggle cuddle if you want. Just don't struggle too hard or you might break your wrist.
Yeah, for sure.
Will Workman says, my old man is showing. Of course it is. Of course it is. Look, I am not a cheapest because I'm old. I am a cheapest because I'm poor. And people...
it hurts so much less when you say it. I was going to try to cut you off.
I mean, those of us who don't have money or have never had money, if you walked up to me right now and told me to hand you $3,000, I would kill myself. That's the only way I'm coming up with $3,000 is if my life insurance policy came in. I'd have to make it look like an accident so that policy actually paid off for you. And there's some jackwagon out here talking about, we should charge $800 a seat for concerts. Well, you know what? Maybe you should just stream those damn things online, because I'll never go to another concert again.
Oh no, you'll go to the concerts that you go to. I've always thought that was the most disingenuous part of you, is that you tell me, I like Slappy Joe and the Beavers. No, Slappy Joe and the Beavers cost $4 to see at the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach.
What do you mean?
All these.
You're talking about some of the bands that I do go see?
Oh yeah, I went to see this great band, the Assassins.
I would rather see the Assassins with 15 people at the Orange Peel rather than go watch some multi-million-dollar production of the Taylor Swift show. And
Taylor
she charges
Swift's a bad example.
$3,000 a seat. Like, no. Not happening. Would never happen.
This is a good time to bring up that for Christmas this year, I will be celebrating Christmas the only way I know how.
Oh, jeez.
And that's with Creed. It's Creedmas.
Ugh.
Creedmas. Creed is playing 5.
So fun.
They're playing 5 Christmas shows that in the December 20s. I think one of them's the 19th. But the other shows are December the 21st, 23rd, 29th, and 30th.
Mm-hmm.
It would hurt your feelings if you knew how much I paid for tickets.
Oh, no doubt it does. It gives me angina just thinking about how much you spend on tickets.
Because it's at a casino. Got a nice room. Enjoy a little Creedmas. Have yourself a merry little Creedmas.
No band. No band worth that, in my opinion.
Oh, Creed is. Greatest band of the 20th century.
No.
Creed is what the Rolling Stones wish they were.
You're such an idiot.
The Mount Rushmore of legendary bands. Creed, Creed, and Creed.
I would rather have Mongo hold me at a Coldplay concert than go see Creed.
You wouldn't have a choice. If that's how he wanted to enjoy his Coldplay concert, that's what's going to happen.
Jeez.
We can do it the easy way or the hard way.
Right.
Choice is yours.
Right. No, Tresner, he's not talking about Credence. He's talking about Creed.
The greatest band of the 20th century.
You are correct. Tresner is correct. I can't read that on there, but he is correct.
I can't see it. I can't see the chat, so
you can imagine what
I'm in blissful ignorance. And look,
there's a falafel involved.
It's fine. People don't want to admit that Creed rocks their face off. It's
Gary
fine.
Birch. Gary Birch says Creed has to have those concerts close to Christmas so that Santa knows which houses to skip.
That's
good
fine.
for you.
Yeah, the ones that don't go to Creedmas. Santa will show up at Creedmas. I feel very sure of it. And he will give us all exactly what we want, which is signed copies of the new Creed album.
Yep.
Which, by the way, banger.
Yep. Banger? What was a banger?
Creed at some point in the last 2 years, Creed put out a new CD. It's been slowly getting into my Spotify algorithm, Because I keep hearing Creed songs that I don't know.
I was going to say, does nobody know this because they only released it on CD?
Maybe.
Because this is the first I've heard of it. And you said it was 2 years ago?
If you told me right now I had 2 hours to procure a CD or you were going to set my house on fire, I wouldn't even know where to start. I'd have to Google it.
No.
Do we still do FYE? Is that a thing?
No, FYE is not a thing anymore.
Oh, shoot.
No, you actually have to find a record store.
Can I still buy CDs at Walmart?
Is Green Eggs and Jam still open in downtown? Are we still? Is that still down on Lexington?
I didn't know that was a thing, but that's one of the greatest names for a record store I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, that was a big record store back in the 90s. We had 2 major ones downtown. One was the Green Eggs and Jam down on Lexington Avenue, right below the Civic Center, and the other one was up on Patton Avenue. Warren Haynes' brother owned it. It was the Almost Blue. Spent a lot of time in record stores back in the day.
I don't know that I've ever walked into a record store.
That's the thing. That's the thing that's weird, I guess, about me is that I love music. I just don't think that it's worth a damn to go see a band. I really don't. Like, the fact that Beyonce brings 80 trucks on her tour, I couldn't care less. I do not care. Did I come for the fireworks show? Because I thought I was going to see a band. I thought I was going to see somebody sing, not dance around in their underwear with fireworks. I mean, if that's what I'm paying $3,000 for, I could, get 2 handles of Fireball and make Jeremy do that. It's same effect.
You're not wrong.
We do have a super chat that we need to get here, too.
Cause it's all about the money, money, money. All about the money, money.
And it's from Great North Sports. He says, every time Tank talks about meat, a fat guy gets to eat a rack of ribs. It's honest work. Bingo.
It's the Lord's work.
That's right. It's just like It's a Wonderful Life. Every time Tank talks about meat, a fat guy gets to eat a rack of ribs. I like that. We need that on a T-shirt. Did we lose you?
Nope, I'm here.
Okay, all right. Anyhow, we've got another one, it looks like, oh gosh, hang on, let me read it first. It's from Kevin. Kevin's got another Shanahanism.
Shanahanism.
Yeah, Shanahanism.
Money. Yes, I'm talking about money.
Okay, Kyle Shanahan, this is from Kevin Mullen. Kyle Shanahan says macaroni is a grower, not a shower. Question, should I start Seattle's defense tonight against the Arizona Cardinals? He said he sat Kincaid last week for Warren and lost by the difference. So that sucks.
My question would be, who is your other alternative? I mean, like, if it's Seattle or Carolina, then 100% Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have Green Bay is my favorite defense of the week because they're going to prove a point.
I got a feeling his other choice is not Green Bay.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're probably right.
I will feel pretty certain about that one. But, I mean, the top defense on the waiver wire could be who?
Oh.
Who's like the 14th best defense in the league?
New England?
Yeah.
Getting Christian Gonzalez back, which I think will have a huge
New England
impact
against the Panthers? Yeah, I'd rather take Seattle.
I'd rather have New England this week.
Against the Panthers?
Yes.
Okay.
To me, that's a free spot on the wheel in DraftKings.
All right. You have your first free spot on the wheel.
I find myself like writing Shanahanisms for Kevin. Like I'll randomly see something and go, "There's something there."
Mm-hmm.
The other day I was at Ingles, and I went by I was going through the produce department, And the first thing that popped in my mind was Kyle Shanahan loves bananas, not for the taste, but for the shape. And I went, that's something Kevin would say. Kevin has rubbed off on me, and now I'm doing this in my daily life.
Right. You are in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. Threadbare Thursday continues after this.
ESPN.
Clear.
Thank you.
Your mountain weather forecast.
Already have seen some damp weather today. Rain chance will stick with us this afternoon. Rain every hour on the hour, no. But a few showers, thunder showers around, yes. 80 degrees. Tonight, a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm as we drop back to about 65. Friday, areas of fog in the morning with a passing shower. And a few showers, thunderstorms scattered around in the afternoon, high 77. And expect at least a few showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Discover. Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Still a year later, I see a lot of roofs with tarps. Do you have a neighbor that needs a new roof but can't afford to get one? ESPN Asheville and Balkan Roofing would love to help. Tell us about the homeowner in need and why they deserve to have a brand new roof for free. You can nominate them now at espnavl.com. And one homeowner will be selected to have a brand new roof professionally installed by Balkan Roofing for free. Roofing for a reason with Balkan Roofing and ESPN Asheville.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, shining a light on one of the most common and often silent health risks for men. Prostate cancer can often be detected early through simple screenings like PSA blood test or routine exams. Early detection makes treatment more effective, especially for men over 50 or earlier if you have a family history. Talk with your healthcare provider about screening options. It's a proactive step that protects your health and gives peace of mind to you and your loved ones. Brought to you by Haywood Regional Medical Center.
Almost 1 year ago, Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue became the home of World's Central Kitchen and served over 1.5 million meals to folks who needed it after Hurricane Helen. On Saturday, September 27th, from 7 to 11 a.m., Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue invites everyone to rise and brunch. A chance for us to reflect and reconnect over some hearty breakfast bowls and mimosa flights. Saluting our collective resilience and generosity, Bears knows the best is yet to come. Get your tickets today at bearsbbq.com.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina.
Woo! Woohoo! The Sportsocracy.
Take all this, burn it, okay? Gasoline, kerosene, either one. Burn it.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
Over 50,000 police officers are assaulted each year. Help police by not escalating. Address any complaints after the encounter. Comply now, complain later. Keep everybody safe. This message brought to you by the National Police Association. Learn more at nationalpolice.org.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. Live from the Ingles studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog see! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
We are back at the Sportsocracy, Hour 3 on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. The Sportsocracy is heard everywhere you go around the world on the iHeartRadio app, and we are seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click that live video link, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can join us in the chat. You can throw your super chats in on a Threadbare Thursday, and every day they go straight to the top when they've got money attached to them, because we just love playing money songs. So, if you want to do that throughout the program, you are welcome to. What you're really welcome to do is come on down to Bear Smokehouse Barbecue. Go see Jeremy. Come see me later this evening. We'll be there for the Thursday night football matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals.
If I'm taking a nap on this lovely couch, you just poke me, wake me up. Listen to we'll have general merriment.
See, and why spend so many so much money going to games when you could just go to all your games at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue? There's not a bad seat in that house. It's way cheaper too, and the food's way better.
No
than
doubt.
you'll find in pretty much any stadium around the country. Just saying. Jeremy, this week in the NFL, as I said 2 hours ago, there are several pivotal games on the schedule. We haven't really gotten past much the Ravens and the Chiefs, but I mean, don't you feel like that this is a statement week for the Indianapolis Colts? Because I don't know if there's another reputation that more rides on this week.
Okay, elaborate on that.
Because I'm not convinced that the Indianapolis Colts are a contending team. The first 3 weeks have gone well, but I'm not sure they've really played a good team yet. This week they face the Los Angeles Rams, and to me, that's a chance to really prove, one, that you belong in these conversations. And if you win, I mean, of course, that just changes so many more minds, right? That causes people like me to come over onto your side and go, okay, man, I was completely wrong about Indianapolis, and this team is for sure a contender.
If you win, it certainly should bring a lot more people over. I don't care if they lose, though. I don't think they're in the discussion with the Rams and the Chargers and the Ravens and the Bills. I think they're in that next tier. So for me, them losing to the Rams doesn't change squat to me. If you beat them, it does, but I don't think you will.
Just don't get squished.
I don't even care if they get squished.
I mean,
I don't want you to get Atlanta Falconed.
That's what I'm saying.
30-0.
Right. You just don't want to come out and and have everything look like the detractors said it would at the beginning of the season.
Good teams don't get beat like that.
Right. Indiana Jones comes out and it just looks horrid.
He looks like Danny Dimes.
Taylor. Right. Jonathan Taylor gets bottled up. Like, you can't, I don't feel like you can afford for that to happen.
No.
Right now. You're riding so high with the rejuvenation of the Colts. And Jonathan Taylor's going gangbusters. Indiana Jones is out there slinging. I feel like it's a big week for them. Not as big, obviously, as the 1-2 battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. But it's a chance to prove that you belong in the discussion. And to put all of the doubters to rest about who's going to win this division.
This is a weird week in that your best game's between 2-1-2 teams.
Well, I mean, that's your best name matchup. The Buccaneers and the Eagles is another one of those games.
Speaking of teams that could get squeezed.
Well,
I'll go ahead and say it. I've heard everybody. 3 of the last 4 times the Buccaneers played the Eagles, they beat them.
You say that, but they do tend to have a problem playing down there. So much so dealing with the heat that they've decided to go down a day early so that they can acclimate to the 90-degree weather that's going to be facing them on Sunday morning.
It's a very different climate.
No doubt. Go down there. Just get ready because it's not going to be fun. I mean, because when it's 90 degrees outside, it's, 110 on the field?
For sure.
At times. You don't catch that break. But those are 2 3-0 teams that have had close battles over the years that will go a long way to making you feel like, whether or not the Buccaneers belong.
This is a great weekend of sports. You look at the college slate. The college slate's got something in every window that you can really get behind. We got the Ryder Cup this weekend.
Oh, is that going on? Okay.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll be locked in. Obviously, Tank will not be. But
no, I'd never watched a Ryder Cup in my life.
But you like golf.
I just don't understand the Ryder Cup because it doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I don't. I know a lot. Like I know you're a fan of it, and I know people who are fans of it, and y'all get a big kick out of this U.S. versus Europe thing. It doesn't. I don't care about it.
Watch it.
It doesn't matter in the standings. It doesn't. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Just watch it. The standings are over.
Right.
Golf season's
that's what I'm
over.
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like an all-star game. I don't watch those all-star games. Why would I watch this one?
This is one of those times. I can't appropriately explain it to you other than just telling you, do yourself a favor and watch it. Specifically Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday's all one-on-ones.
Does Beyonce bring the fireworks out on Saturday? Is that... I'm sorry.
You make me angry. Like just...
I know.
So you have the pairings Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
So you'll play best ball, and those are fun. Then you get to Sunday, and it's all one-on-one. It's 1v1 up and down the card. And that's where the Ryder Cup's decided. I'm just telling you, this is one of those times. If you want to disagree with me on Army-Navy, I love it. I love the pageantry of it. This is one of those times, as an American, do yourself a favor and watch it.
Okay. All right.
And the hope is that it's competitive.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it won't be.
Because don't we usually lose?
We lose a lot.
Like, since Tiger, we've lost a lot.
We lose a lot. But if you, especially with this one being in America, if the Americans have a chance on Sunday to actually win this thing, it is how do I explain this? It's kind of like the Phoenix Open. If the Phoenix Open was wrapped in an American flag and had a bald eagle on a leash.
Does the crowd get rowdy?
Oh, dude, it's nuts. If the Americans win, there will not be a dry player on the team because they will get soaked in beers on the 18th green.
Where are they playing it?
Bethpage Black.
New York?
Yep. Which is one of the hardest golf courses in the world.
I was going to say, don't you feel proud that I knew that was in New York? I'm learning things. I just haven't learned that the Ryder Cup is useful yet. So maybe this is the year. I mean, I don't know. Depends on where I find myself flipping around on the old television on Saturday. Because, as you said, we got a lot of good stuff going on. LSU Ole Miss. You won't be able to peel me away from that.
Well, you don't have to bury yourself in the Ryder Cup.
Mm-hmm.
The Ryder Cup can be part of your flipping all weekend long. And you just keep checking in, 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there.
Right.
It's
Saturday night.
So good.
Saturday night, obviously, is Georgia and Alabama. So that's obviously where my television is going to be most of the time.
Now,
7:30.
So what happens when it's 42-3 Georgia?
You think it's going to be that bad?
I think it's going to be a bloodletting.
Oh, well, you know what? I stuck around and watched every second of us beating the snot out of TCU in the national championship, beating the crap out of Alabama, despite the fact that Nick Saban's not on the other side, is still going to give me some kind of joy. Sorry, Chris Womack. But, I mean, you still enjoy those rivalry games where the other team's down and you just get to mollywop them.
And I have a funny feeling that's what you're going to see.
I hope so. I think Georgia minus the 3.5 is one of the dumbest lines of the week, but it is rivalry-ish. I don't think I don't think it's really reckoned. Wasn't it like 60th on that list of the best college football rivalries or something because it's only happened like 17 times?
Yes.
But like 5 of those have been for national championships, and 7 of them have been for, or 3 of them have been for. Wait, I got that wrong. 5 have been for like SEC championships, and 1 of them was for a national championship.
I think this weekend.
I think that matters.
I think this weekend in college football sounds way better than it is.
Okay. Well, Georgia-Alabama is definitely a marquee name matchup.
Smoked. Alabama will get hammered in this game. I find it funny that people think they're good. Like, oh, no, Florida State's – and I'll be honest with you, I don't buy Florida State as much as a lot of other people do. Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong. But Florida State just manhandles Alabama. Then they beat a terrible UL Monroe and a terrible Wisconsin, and just all of a sudden, oh, let the good times roll. They'll roll tide. Alabama. Yeah, they're going to get beat 49-6. I mean, and I don't even think Georgia's all that good. I think they are so much better than Alabama. It is funny.
All right. I'm more excited about it now than I was before. Thanks.
I'll level with you. The other big game, Oregon Penn State. Yeah. I have a funny feeling that one ain't going to be as close as you think it'll be.
Bad news for James Franklin.
For sure.
Because I know you ain't thinking that's going the other way.
No. I think you are about to Oregon duck around and find out.
Oh, nice. That was touch and go, but you pulled it off.
I did. I even put a break in there to satiate all the overlords.
Oh, goodness. Also, this weekend, I know you don't care because it's baseball, but I care.
I didn't even get through the word baseball. I fell asleep at base.
I got you. 4 games to go in the Mariners season.
Thank
and
God.
Last night, Cal Raleigh,
the big dumper,
60 home runs on the year. He's 2 away from the record. He's got 4 games left to hit 3 to take Aaron Judge's single-season American League home run record.
I was about to say, that's not the record.
It's the American League record.
It's the American
League. The only record we care about.
No, there's still another one that I'd say we care about.
Yeah,
the actual
cares
record.
about that one.
Yeah, I think we do.
No, we don't.
I thought you were doing that thing of we don't
that.
recognize Barry Bonds' record because he did it with those demon steroids.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much where they're at now.
Yeah, it's not where common sense people are. Because most of us are going, hey, if you're all taking it, it's not really that much of an advantage. And that was the last time baseball was entertaining.
Cal's hit 4 home runs in the last 4 games. He's got 4 to go. He's on one of his little hot streaks that he likes to get on. So let's hope that he can keep setting records, man. He's already got the switch hitter record, the catcher record. He's got the Mariners record. He's now hit more home runs in a single season than Babe Ruth. That's some pretty good company to be in. Oh, by the way, he tied the record last night for the most multi-homer games in a season. He's now done it 11 times this year, which ties him with like 4 other dudes.
You
and do you want to guess who those dudes are?
You baseball people and your records crack me up.
What do you mean?
He set the record for the most home runs hit by a guy that ate spaghetti before the game. You have some of the most myopic, stupid records that you just don't ever hear football people do that. Well, Barry Sanders had the most games of over 112 yards that anybody's ever had. Yeah, we don't do that.
Really? You don't pay attention much, do you, to the reporting that happens on sports?
I don't listen. I listen to the smart people, which is us. And
because that's not even kind of true. Football people are always talking about, well, they scored 63 points in the last 14 quarters, and the only people to ever do that was, the 1998 Arizona Cardinals.
Tank, I need you to understand, you're talking to a guy that forgot Al Michaels did Thursday Night Football. I don't listen to commentators because I don't care about anything you have to say. I don't need to listen to the Galdi Glazler, Chris Collinsworth. I've heard one call all year, and it was when Pat Mahomes threw one backwards, and he went, "This is a great play by Pat Mahomes." It's a fumble, you idiot. And I turned it and I muted it immediately.
And turned
and it's a fumble,
off.
You moron. It's a terrible play, and then he did it again. I accidentally hit the volume on that one play, and that was enough for me to go, oh, yeah, that's why I don't listen to commentators.
You are in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville. 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. Big sports weekend. Lots of things for everybody, no matter which sport you care about. I mean, unless you care about basketball. There's not much of that going on right now.
There's not much. Do we still do that? I thought we stopped basketballing.
No, I think they still try. I think they actually let the girls play now, though. You're in the Sportsocracy.
Sports Thank ESPN. And hopefully he's still here when we come back.
It will be right back.
Intercepted!
Clear.
Ball. Near sideline, Mike Jackson.
You like
He's got the 40. Midfield. Out.
What line?
Breaks a tackle at the 30.
Sunday, the Panthers travel to Foxborough to face the New England Patriots.
Skip to Dowdle. Barges across the goal line.
Is there a line there? I don't know what you're talking about.
Pre-game coverage comes your way at noon, kickoff at 1 p.m. on the Carolina Panthers radio network.
College football,
Asheville's home for the Panthers. News Radio 570
And they're showing Florida State's greatest hits of the year, which is just 80-yard bomb after 80-yard bomb after 80.
Streaming only on Hulu.
Beginning October 2nd.
Yep.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You'll have that on your smaller jobs.
Tony, how do you feel that your team's going to get held down and make like it in your home stadium tomorrow night?
Hey, this is John Fogerty.
And
and so
How do you
much
feel
more.
there's a fat hillbilly that's going to be screaming things at you for
Presented
4
by Capital
quarters?
One. Streaming only on Hulu. Beginning October 2nd.
September is prostate.
Oh, please let that be a game.
A light on one of the most common and often silent health risks for men. Prostate cancer can often be detected early through simple screenings like PSA blood test or routine exams. Early detection makes treatment more effective, especially for men over 50 or earlier if you have a family history. Talk with your healthcare provider about screening options. It's a proactive.
Wait, it's Gambit fan says Zion Williamson is skinny now.
Yeah, he lost a
Brought to you
mess
by
of weight.
Haywood Regional Medical Center.
Go get it. The new season of the NFL.
Did he go on PhD weight loss?
Potentially. It kind of looks like he did.
That's a Jet touchdown. Local stations bring you the action live.
Did somebody finally tell him, hey, 280 pounds is not good for jumping?
Network.
We have 2 Super Chats when we come back.
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
Can we read any of them?
I don't know. I can't read them because I can't
Search
see them. I just see
NFL
them.
to dive in.
Mountain Graphics and have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit MTN Graphics.
Wow. Okay.
.com. That's MTN Graphics,
What?
AVL.com,
Zion?
or Showtime Sports.
Yeah, that's
One-stop apparel shops.
This
well, good for him.
where
He
your
stopped
story
hooking up with porn
begins.
stars and started eating some
Hopefully
cruciferous vegetables.
This is the trail.
Say, hopefully he can stay healthy for longer than 10 minutes.
And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles, we're with you every step of the way.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Link your Ingles Advantage card to your child's school, giving the advantage to those who really need it. That's our pledge to you.
Almost 1 year ago, Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue became the home of World Central Kitchen and served over 1.5 million meals to folks who needed it after Hurricane Helene. On Saturday, September 27th, from 7 to 11 a.m., Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue invites everyone
like
to rise
Walter
and brunch.
Cronkite.
A chance for us to reflect and reconnect over some
That's only just how I sound after I've been to Bears for a few hours.
Yes.
generosity is yet to come.
Somebody get me an Uber.
Uber.
We are back from the Ingles studio and Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville. Jeremy on the scene. I'll be down there for tonight's game. Seahawks and the Cardinals for the Thursday night game this week. You can come on down to Bears Smokehouse Barbecue and hang out with us and watch the game. Make sure that Jeremy's not, crippling himself so he can't make his trip to Virginia tomorrow.
No, I have to be a good boy. Lots of Coca-Colas.
Yes. Somebody else is going to have to be in charge of that. Is James showing up tonight? Are we? Is Sir Jimothy showing up tonight? Because he doesn't listen to me when I tell him no.
Oh no! Tonight will be a Coca-Cola night.
Good.
That's what I'm drinking right now. It's quite lovely. It's making the world go round.
Great North Sports weighing in here on the football doesn't do weird statistics thing. He says football does that all the time. Most yards in a day game in a dome. I've heard that quite a bit.
Yeah, maybe I just don't. I guess I just don't pay attention.
You just don't pay attention to it. And I get it.
I guess that's what happened. Never mind. No good can come from what I was getting ready to say. I will say it in the chat in the next break.
What is it? After a guy has a great week, like after Jackson Dart starts this week for the New York Giants against the Los Angeles Chargers, there will be some person, some reporter, somebody that will try to twist that into a good thing if it's a bad thing.
Oh, Jackson Dart will have he will have the most passing yards in a rookie debut for a guy whose mom was in attendance and she was above a 7.
Nailed it. That's it. That was the path to go down. Good for you. Good for you. Jason Trump says, notes, give Jeremy fireballs. No, that's against what we're trying to achieve here.
Oh, no, there will be none of that. I don't even like that word today.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, we will be hanging out down at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue tonight for the Thursday night game. 135 Cox Avenue. Come on out and hang out with us. Come see us. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Micah Parsons is making his return to Dallas, Jeremy. And my question for you is, how many sacks is too many?
17. I hope he points up at Jerry Jones every single time. I wish they had a hot microphone in Jerry's suite just so I could hear how many times he would say, "Damn it, Micah."
Just got to keep reminding himself that he got all those draft picks.
I think that's the thing that makes me the most sad is that I don't get to hear Jerry Jones say Micah Parsons' name anymore. Micah.
One of the best parts of watching that game is going to be the camera that is affixed to the owner's booth.
No doubt.
Because there will not be 1 second of that game where a camera is not on that booth. Someone somewhere will constantly have a camera on that booth because he just deserves every bit of it.
See, and this is why I could never have falafel you money. Because, see, if I was Jerry Jones, I would know that, and I would come with a series of costumes. Like, I'd put on a Batman mask at one point, just like, put the camera back on me.
Mm-hmm.
Not Micah.
You would embrace it.
Oh, for sure. I'd come dressed like the Joker.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you care about that game, honestly?
100. Well, I mean, to the point of, yeah, I want to see if the Green Bay Packers will put up a 50 burger on the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't think you could set that number high enough for me.
Mm-hmm. Because I feel like at this point, he deserves every embarrassment that he can get. And this would be another sign of a perfect embarrassment. You're on Sunday Night Football against a team that is your rival, and you gave them the best player in the world, or one of the best players in the world. And now he gets a chance to come back into your building after you talked all kinds of smack about him. Said, oh, we won't miss him. Oh, 6 Joes are better than Micah Parsons. I hope he comes in there and wrecks your world.
We got 6 players for Micah.
6
How could I not do that?
Mm-hmm. I hope he gets 6 sacks in the game. I hope he gets the 6 sacks. 1 for every player that Jerry got back in that trade.
I still can't figure out how he got to 6. You didn't get that many picks back there, Brutus.
Did he not? I thought they got 4 picks and 2 players.
3 picks and a player.
3 picks and a player. Okay, so 4 dudes is better than 1, I guess.
And they gave up a pick, too.
Well, that one didn't count. Not in Jerry's world.
Math is not my strong suit. The only math I need is how much money I and the Dallas Cowboys have, and it's a lot.
Well, they're going to get a lot of screen time tonight, unfortunately, or on Sunday night, excuse me. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of screen time for Dak Prescott on his back.
I did laugh when Micah said it was going to be tough for him to hit Dak Prescott because that's his guy. But I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm. We're boys, easy, but we ain't that tough.
But I'm gonna.
Right. I mean, I don't think this is going to be him, pulling the old, was the Michael Strahan, where he just laid Brett Favre down on the ground.
Well, I mean, it's because they had an arrangement of I'm going to turn this way and you're going to hit me, and then you're going to have a sack record, and that's going to be the end of that.
I don't think it's going to be that nice.
I do not recognize that record. Mark Gastineau still has that distinction.
No. Did he ever have it really? I mean, did he ever have it legitimately? Because wasn't that before they actually kept track of sacks?
No.
That he did that?
No. It was in 85, 86. I think it was in 86.
Okay. All right. Just spitballing there.
I do not recognize Michael Strahan's illegitimate record.
Uh-huh. You hurt me, Brett. You hurt me. Still one of the most painful, awkward things I've ever seen in a documentary.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
But Mark Gastineau's bizarre. So
this is very true as well.
I mean, this is a dude that was married to Brigitte Nielsen. So.
Oh, surprise of the week in the NFL. I know it's early for your picks and such on the weekend, but is there a game that you look at and go, nobody's going to see this win coming?
Oh, in the NFL?
Mm-hmm.
One that nobody's going to see coming? I keep looking at Jacksonville over San Francisco. I don't think that's that big of a shock. But that
I will tell you, for the average person, I think it would most definitely be a shock.
That's really the only way off the board that I have this week.
Right. Because the casuals still hold San Francisco to that regard. And the casuals also still feel like Jacksonville is absolute dog water.
And they're not.
And they're not. They're better than that right now. Right now. I don't know if that'll stay that way. They are 2-1, and they have not played anybody yet. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Texans, who aren't playing well. And
they're
they
bad.
Lost to the Bengals.
You can stop prefacing that with the Texans. The Texans are bad. They don't deserve qualifiers. They're bad.
They're bad. Jacksonville over the 49ers.
That's the best one I've got.
Would be a surprise for a lot of us.
I think this is a week that the schedule looks really good, and we're going to walk away from the weekend and go, that wasn't as fun as I wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
I watched way more of the Ryder Cup than I should have, which is not an incorrect answer.
Okay. You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. When we come back, it's time for the most important message of the day.
ESPN Asheville.
And you're clear.
Weather forecast. Already seen some damp weather today. Rain chance will stick with us this afternoon. Rain every hour on the hour? No. But a few showers, thunder showers around? Yes. 80 degrees. Tonight, a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm as we drop back to about 65. Friday, areas of fog in the morning with a passing shower. And a few showers, thunderstorms scattered around in the afternoon, high 77. and expect at least a few showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke. Dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas. Or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
Think about it. You take thousands of steps every day. Shouldn't every single one of them feel amazing? Well, with Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins, they can. Skechers teamed up with podiatrists to design a shoe that provides amazing arch support for all-day comfort. And best of all, you get all this comfort, stability, and support with the ease of Skechers slip-ins technology. Just slip them on. There's no bending down and no struggling to tie your shoes. Just step in and go. Try Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions. Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in Asheville has two things that all Sportsocracy fans crave: bold flavors and big portions. Oh, yeah, and they've got the balls. Bear's famous bear balls are packed with mac and cheese, pulled pork, cornbread, and deep fried and then topped with bacon and cheese sauce. This is the place to be. Live music on Saturdays and the first Sunday of every month. They partner with the Guitar Bar to host Mr. Jimmy's Barbecue Blues. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville and South Asheville. It is ESPN Asheville, the Sportsocracy, coming to you live from Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville and here in West Asheville at the Ingles studio. It is time for the most important message of the day.
Don't do crimes.
Don't do crimes. Now, Jeremy, this is another one of those. This is not a legal, like a criminal issue, but this is like one of those crimes against humanity kind of things for me. So out in San Francisco, in the Bay Area, there is a desperate woman. That's the only way I can put it. I was trying to be nice, but this is the best way I could put it. This woman is so desperate. Her name is Lisa Catalano.
How desperate is she? I just feel like that's needed.
Well, she is so desperate that she has put up personal ads on digital billboards around the area.
Let's go.
Her dating life has not gone well, clearly. And after many failed first dates, she decided that the best way to go would be to just advertise herself all over the San Francisco area. And it's a picture of her, and it just has her website on it, marylisa.com. So she's just looking to make a connection with somebody. She says she really wants somebody that, likes all the things that she likes, her religion, her politics, her lifestyle. She wants somebody to go on hikes with her and all of that. To me, this feels like the biggest red flag of all red flags.
She's got the crazy eyes. I just went to MaryLisa.com. She has the crazy eyes. That girl will skin you like a deer in your sleep for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that look. I've been on the wrong end of that look a bunch of times. Here's my advice. Do not MaryLisa.com.
Do not
seek the treasure.
Lisa's got some non-negotiables that she wants you to go check out on her website, MaryLisa.com.
I love that there's a for media inquiries. Yes. I want to submit a media inquiry. Now, if she hears this segment, she probably won't come on our show.
No doubt.
Because I have no less than 42 questions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, she's not looking for you, I can tell you that.
For sure.
She's most definitely not looking for you.
No, because I have that radar. I can pick up on the crazy.
Uh-huh.
I was born in the darkness. MaryLisa.com. Isn't that what Tinder's for?
I don't know. I mean, I guess this is a way to stand out amongst the crowd, but again, how would I just don't understand how anybody would see this and go, yeah, that's a good idea. I really want to marry that girl. The girl who thought it was a good idea to put her face on a billboard. That's the one.
She looks like that girl from Wedding Crashers that chases Vince Vaughn around.
Like she would definitely have that personality.
She also doesn't blink a lot. I'm watching. There's a video on her website that I'm watching right now, and it looks. It's not good. There's no good going to come out of anything I'm going to say right here. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Generally speaking, Lisa is attracted to more clean-cut looking men, slim to medium build, minimal tattoos or piercings. She does not have any height requirements, so there's.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but I mean, there is that one thing.
I need you to not be able to run fast. It seems like that happens on a lot of my dates. They run. They put their sweet tennis shoes on and they run real fast.
Just go.
Okay. My story is also not a crime. Although it does kind of feel like robbery.
Uh-huh.
Cracker Barrel, they're trying to get everybody back on their side, and they've come up with a plan. Tamari at the old Cracker Barrel, all you can eat pancakes. How much?
Well, since you asked,
I did ask how much.
$2.99.
You're a little low, but not by much. It's $5 for all you can eat pancakes.
Let's go.
I don't agree with a lot of the marketing team over at the Saltine Barrel. This is really stupid because you're going to get all of the people that you do not want, like me. Great chance that's where I eat breakfast tomorrow. If I can find a Saltine Barrel in lovely Charlottesville, Virginia, probably where brekkie happens. But it's not going to lead me to going back to your. A loss leader only works if it gets people coming back. That one ain't going to get you coming back.
Will. Those people who may have said no, won't take the deal, and then go, okay, I'm over it.
Well, I'm also curious, do they season their pancakes any better than they season them dry-ass biscuits?
Yeah, it's called butter and syrup. They bring it to your table.
That's somehow Cracker Barrel would find maple syrup that was flavorless.
Just because they don't put salt in their biscuits doesn't mean that the rest of the food
They don't
is
put
bad.
anything in their biscuits. That is dough and milk. End of message.
The famous 2-ingredient biscuit.
And there's and the milk, it needs to be significantly more.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I had a terrible joke right there, and I couldn't say it. Man, I wish I had better access to the chat today, because that would have been the second banger I had in a row.
You also said this won't bring in the clientele that you're looking for.
No, it's going to bring in me.
Which is
how stupid was your marketing guy to get rid of Herschel? They should literally have trauma therapists on site for the wait staff at Cracker Barrel tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, look, I could be wrong about this, but I feel as a member of the cheapest society, if your base was the cheapest of the world and you tick them off, the best way to get them back is to give them free stuff. Free pancakes. You're paying for like 2 pancakes, and then you're going to eat 40. This is the way. This is the way to get them back in the door.
Yeah,
and
Cracker Barrel's not going to be a fun place to be tomorrow.
And you show them that we didn't ruin all of the restaurants. It was only like 4.
I think it's funny they're trying to bring in the people that want cheap pancakes to a place that charges you $25 for Conway Twitty's greatest hits. I don't believe that's quite the clientele you're looking for, but sure, let's see.
By the way, you just answered it, Jeremy. That's the place that you know that you can go get a CD.
No doubt. Now
that and the pilot up on I-26.
Now it's going to be a CD that was made in 1997.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a CD nonetheless.
Yeah, Charlie Daniels' greatest hits. And it's not the major branded one by the label. It's the one that's got that boxy lettering on the outside that looks like it came from a flea market.
Because it did.
Somebody's printer.
The only difference between a flea market and Cracker Barrel is the location.
Yes.
And the flea market is a little less choosy about who their cashiers are.
All right, Jeremy, looking ahead to this weekend.
But before you do that, we have a couple super chats that we have not gotten to in quite some time.
Do we? Okay.
I can't read them, so.
Well, that's going to be fun. We'll see if I can find them.
Money from the money tree. Fall on me. Life's a lottery.
Okay, Great North Sports says if Daniel Jones pulls off the win and puts this team in the conversation, when do we shift the conversation to Daboll as the problem? Play calling has been bad all year.
I mean, Daboll's a problem. There's no doubt in my mind. But, I mean, I think we're already there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just look at how many people have left New York and gotten better. You know, that's a real indictment on your coaching staff.
Who else?
Saquon for one. But I mean, they've had a good number of players that have left there. I mean, Paulson Adebo's in reverse. He was good in New Orleans. He goes to New York, and he's not nearly as good.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Burns, he hasn't been nearly as good as he was in Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's a poorly coached team. Yeah. But I'm also, Daboll and I had a moment. Yes, share a special bond with a man that you shared a dart with.
You guys shared Jackson Dart at the draft? That's weird.
No.
You shouldn't do that.
A lung dart.
At least you shouldn't tell people about that. That's weird.
Hey, I mean, Todd Bowles did, so.
Very true. You don't want to be like Todd Bowles.
So fresh, we ball, no stress, cause we making that money. Yeah, we making that money, and we just so.
Sir Jimothy Says, Jeremy, he texted you a car show flyer. And side note, the Myers Haunted House in East Flat Rock opens tomorrow, one of the main sponsors of said car show. So Wheels for Meals, Western North Carolina, has another car show coming up. And I'm looking through to see if I can find the details on said car show. But I don't see them at the moment. So we'll bring that to you as soon as we can. Jeremy, see if you can pop that up in your
working on it.
In your emails or your notes or your whatevers. Always happy to support the cause. Therefore, Wheels for Meals of Western North Carolina. Hey, who knows? Come on down to Bear Smokehouse Barbecue tonight. Sir Jimothy may be in the house once again. You meet another one of the characters from the show.
The car show that he was referring to is a Halloween car and bike show and a trunk or treat benefiting Shriners Hospital.
Oh, nice.
It's October 11th, 11 to 2, 801 Fairview Road. All vehicles welcome. $10 entry fee per vehicle, free for spectators.
801 Fairview Road. Is that down near the? I'm gonna guess that's down near the Biltmore Church satellite.
Yes.
Down where the Little Caesars is, Jeremy. I know you know where that is.
I do. I know where every Little Caesars is. It's actually how I find my way around America. Is I just go Little Caesars to Little Caesars.
Yep. I had a funny moment in my house last night. Things didn't go to plan while I was at work yesterday, and I worked late. I had I got a message to go pick up dinner, so I decided to go to the Little Caesars, pick up some hot and readies.
Or as we like to call them, the Jeremy Greens.
Yeah, that's right. That every time I go there, I feel like I get the same thing. It's that the old world pepperoni pizza that's got, it's just got a whole bunch of pepperonis on the top of it, and it's the ones that curl up when they cook them, and they hold the little grease cups. So nice.
It's like a little grease shot glass.
Exactly. It's perfect for dipping in your ranch dressing. And a sausage pizza for the boys. They gave me 3 pizzas instead of just 2. And I said, thank you, and walked out the door.
Under promise and over deliver. Now, I do like how you didn't even acknowledge the fact they gave you too many pizzas.
Did not.
Cheapest self just went,
nope.
Doesn't matter what's in these boxes. I came out to the good.
He gave them to me, and I walked out the door. And I got back home, got my 3 pizzas, put them up on the counter, and I told my son, I ordered 2, but they gave me 3. And he looked me dead in the eye, and he said, Dad, it's because you're a falafeling hero. And I almost cried. I went,
hero.
That's my boy.
Hero.
It was a great moment. It was a great moment because I love free stuff, Jeremy.
Did they at least get your pizza order right?
Yes, they did. And gave
so
me
what
an
was the extra one?
It was just a pepperoni pizza.
I swear to you, and I feel like I am a great ambassador of the Little Caesars. I don't often remember that they have anything other than pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
I think anytime you get anything else from there, you're surfing in dangerous waters. Kind of like calling MaryLisa.com for a date. I mean, it could go fine, but it could be the end. This could be how it ends.
Those little puffs. The little cupcake pizza things they have? Oh, those are great.
They are good.
Those are great.
We have one more super chat on the on our way out the door here.
All righty.
Money. Yes, I'm talking about money.
And that super chat, I forgot you couldn't see them. Bo Walker says shout out to Facebook for reminding me that I'm getting married Saturday. Congratulations once again to Bo and Karen. Getting hitched this weekend.
It's a great day.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great day.
Absolutely. We love you guys and hope you have many, many happy years together.
For sure.
Forever, honestly. Because, it's kind of how that's supposed to work. Jeremy, you know what this is? It is your season, your shot. NFL season continues to roll on and it kicks off tonight. Every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. From the first touchdown of the week to picking the first touchdown scorer of any game, you got all kinds of anytime touchdown props, the thrill of in-game live betting, every snap loaded with opportunity. And new customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly, plus score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code WPEK. That's code WPEK to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov. 21 plus, North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
We want to see you down at the Bears Smokehouse Barbecue tonight on the South Slope, 135 Cox Avenue, downtown. Come get the best meat in town. Check out the Back Alley Bar. It is going to be a whole lot of fun. Follow us at the Sportsocracy on all of the social medias to continue to follow us as we have our adventures down at Bears and on the road, as Jeremy will be hitting the road to go to Virginia tomorrow. When we return here on ESPN Asheville, I'll be here. He'll be there getting ready for Florida State and Virginia. Tune in on 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400, or anywhere on the iHeart Radio app. Have a great evening.
ESPN Asheville.
And we're clear.
Thank you.
Your mountain weather forecast.
Already have seen some damp weather today. Rain chance will stick with us this afternoon. Rain every hour on the hour, no. But a few showers, thunder showers around, yes. 80 degrees. Tonight, a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm as we drop back to about 65. Riding areas of fog in the morning with a passing shower. And a few showers, thunderstorms scattered around in the afternoon, high 77. And expect at least a few showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray State.
Sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
Yeah, they keep. So the chat says there's a whole bunch of super chats. I see one on my screen. That's all I got.
Once in a generation event, the Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Big news, Asheville. Clover CBD has opened a brand new dispensary at 8 Weaverville Road in Woodfin. Clover CBD is locally owned, community focused, and dedicated to providing premium hemp.
Okay, all right.
And
I didn't get those last two.
Store per
in time, apparently.
Mention this ad. Offer valid once per customer through the end of October. Stop by their new Woodfin location today or visit clovercbd.com.
All right, hopefully I didn't miss any.
.com.
All right, what time are you going to be
it's the little
here
victories
tonight?
that mean the most.
Oh,
everyday celebration.
I'm still going to ride down and see what it looks like at Highlands. But if they're shuttling people down there, I'm not going to get in all that mess. So I may be there earlier than I originally said.
Okay, I'll be here.
All right, man.
All right, I'll see.
See
you. Ingles, all the ingredients for family.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Almost 1 year ago, Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue became the home of World Central Kitchen and served over 1.5 million meals to folks who needed it after Hurricane Helene. On Saturday, September 27th, from 7 to 11 a.m., Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue invites everyone to rise and brunch. A chance for us to reflect and reconnect over some hearty breakfast bowls and mimosa flights. Saluting our collective resilience and generosity, Bears knows the best is yet to come. Get your tickets today at bearsbbq.com.
The Sportsocracy.
Gets the rebound, passes it to the man, shoots it, and boom goes the dynamite.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
From the Ingles studio,
WPEK Fairview,
WMXF Waynesville,
W225CJ Candler,
the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.